Go on.
Well, you better say hi because you're going live.
Hello, YouTube. Is it live?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's going. It's going. It's going. I see it.
Hey,
Hello,
YouTube.
YouTube. It's Stanton Shenanigans, and of course you can't see Rich. He's
I'm
there.
here.
He's there though. Ah, here we go. Now I can. Okay, I've got it on my other thing, so I can.
We're going live. She's
Read-
trying to get her
read
phone
comments.
on her the other channel so that she can see comments and stuff
Yeah.
on this one.
Yeah, that's my DoorDash channel. I haven't figured out my camera yet, so I got to figure that out so I can do some DoorDashing. Hi, Miss Marilyn. How are you, hon? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to be looking at the beef strips one that I opened the other day, and I didn't get a chance to review it. I just showed you what we got. Hey Dave, how are you? And LJ, I still got your doggone pate.
You can have it.
Yes, I just got to get a chance to get to the doggone post office. I've been so busy door dashing. And then we're also going to check out the one I was going to do the other day while I was out. It's menu number 5, and it's the chicken chunks white cooked. So I've never had these before, so we're going to check that out. I'm just giving some people time to come in and get in the chat and say hello and all that good stuff. And we're sitting by the fire, as you can see, and having some, I have root beer here.
Adult root beer.
It ain't your daddy's root beer. So anyway, we'll just give you guys a little bit more longer to come in, because I did say 6 o'clock. I meant to say 6 o'clock Central Time. So I do apologize for that. I'm glad you're doing good, Miss Marilyn. How are you doing, Dave? Are you doing okay?
You're going to have to lip sync it because I can't see nothing on that phone.
Oh, I can see it okay. You're all good. I can see on this one too. I'm looking down at it and I can see myself looking down and pointing like a ding dong.
Well, I'm not saying nothing.
I am technically challenged, so I do apologize. So, whew. I'm glad you're doing good, Dave. It's good to hear that. I hope that you're getting over everything good, and I hope that you guys all had a good Christmas and everything, and a good happy New Year. We've just been working. Rich is doing like 10 days in a row working, and I'm trying to work 6 days a week myself, so.
We didn't wipe the table down.
No, we didn't wipe the table down, but I think it'll be okay. So, I think it'll be okay. So, I guess I could go ahead and, I'll go ahead and see if I can do a peel on this. No, I want to do it. So, I'll see if I can. If not, I'm going to use that razor blade.
I still want to do a close-up look at what I got.
Well, why don't you do that one while I'm opening this? Oh, see, this one peeled easy. That one was hard to peel. All right, you do yours, and then I'll do.
Well, let's see. Lemonade-based beverage. Your butt roll can go with you.
I don't need butt roll.
Whoa.
Oh, boy. Your chair going away?
It wasn't open all the way. The moist towelette.
Oh, boy.
Salt. You'll probably need that with your chicken.
Well, I'm sure this has salt in it.
I think the gum and the lemonade's going to go to work.
Yeah, I can't chew gum. It gets stuck to my teeth real bad.
And peppermint candy rings, those can go to work if the daughter doesn't clean them.
She's got enough treats, I think.
My utensil. Something. That one is upside down. Oh, my chocolate pudding.
Oh, yeah. Ugh.
You don't get that.
No, you can have all that you want.
That's mine.
Ooh, that's just nasty.
A piece of cardboard. Beef strips and savory tomato sauce.
And then the chocolate pudding, it has all of the nutritional stuff on there. I had it upside down, apparently. Your mom told Penny said, it was upside down. So, my bad.
This here, the 5 R's for optimal recovery. I'm too old. I ain't going to recover.
No, there's no.
I just keep getting what I can get.
There's no recovery.
Beef strips and, there, that's upside down. Beef strips and savory tomato sauce. I could read it upside down, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, this is true.
I got something. that one? White wheat snack bread.
Ooh, yum.
Hey, it's not hard as a brick. I might try it.
They're supposed to be, these are really fresh.
Uh-oh.
These are from 2020.
My FRH.
Yep, these are from like 2020, so.
Yep. Blackberry jam.
Yeah, good stuff.
I might share that and let you have it.
I gotta see what I got first. He knows that's like my favorite. is
Peanut
blackberry
butter.
Jam. Don't let your daughter have that. She's got a whole jar of peanut butter in her room. Little turd.
Ooh, Irish cream. Ooh,
Yeah,
Irish cream
that's that-
cappuccino.
yeah.
I didn't know it was Irish cream.
Irish cream sounds good, doesn't it?
That might go to work too.
Sure, that'd be great.
And that's all of mine.
Okay.
So I'll probably put some hot dogs on the pit boss after we finish.
Well, I would think so, because I don't understand how our military are supposed to get full with these. But anyway, that one came from AmeriQual, I believe, also, because it had an inner bag on it. And this one is also from AmeriQual. And the pack date on it was, I think it was like the 88th day of 2020. Well, yeah, I can't see a darn thing because I'm blind as a bat. Anyway. Yeah, here it is. 78th day of 2020. Okay, so this also has an inner bag, and it's menu number 5, the white chicken chunks cooked. Chicken chunks, white cooked. So,
Hope it's cooked.
I'll let you hold that for a minute. And this is, of course, the bag that it all comes in, which is extra plastic, apparently, that, we have to waste and throw away. So, anywho, well, wait, I'm going to take it all out at once, but not all at once. Okay, there's that. Okay, so the first thing we have is just the nutritional card, and it's for the white chicken chunks.
I'm going to hold this light so you can see what you're doing, and they can see.
If you want to look at that, if you can see it,
You
by
want me
all
to get
means.
closer?
Well, I'm not going to get closer.
Do you want me to put that closer?
If you want to, I can't get around, Jess, so.
There you go.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry.
It's all good. Fix my
Okay.
shirt for a minute. Okay, and the next thing we have here is,
Multiple
whoopsie,
things.
I have an FRH as well. And then this is
Ooh,
tortillas.
you didn't check the date. Ooh.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad.
She
It
had that root
is
beer. She's slacking.
the 38th day of 2020. And then this is the accessory packet, and we'll open that in just a minute. The next thing we have is cheese spread. Oh, I love it. Oh boy, sorry. Sorry, we went down, y'all. My bad.
It was alien interference.
Yeah. There we go. I think we're back. Our bad, y'all. Our bad.
Okay. Is it all connected?
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so we got the tortillas plain, and it was packed on the 38th day of 2020. We have cheese spread. It was the 7th day of, I think this one was the 7th day.
7th day of 2020.
Yeah, and this is the First Strike chocolate one, which I love all the First Strike bars. My favorite, though, is the cran raspberry one. This one was the 28th day of 2020. And then we have barbecue flavor corn kernels, which is basically corn nuts, and it was packed on the 34th day of 2020. And we have, let's see what else here. This is some carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder fruit punch, and
That's for work.
that will be Rich's because I am not a big fan of these kind of drinks. And it was packed on the 325th day of 2020, and as you can see, gotta make sure I've got it up the right way. And let's see. Ooh, we have beef sticks. Yeah, I like these. These are good.
A bunch in there. Look at
Yeah, this thing is full. I got way more stuff than
Yeah.
you.
it. I got ripped off.
No shit. Okay,
can't
so
cuss on YouTube.
I don't care. And this one was packed on the 43rd day of 2020, and it's just teriyaki flavored beef stick.
Chunked, formed, and something.
Something, yeah, it's something.
So traditional American food.
And we have some barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce is Well, phooey. I don't know if this one has a doggone Yep. Nope. These usually don't sometimes. I don't think it did.
Something in the corner.
Yeah, but I don't think it's what it was. That's what it was. And my trusty MRE spoon. And last but not least is the
This
chicken.
is the 343rd day of 19.
Oh, okay, and these are the chicken chunks. They feel kind of loose, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see when they were
They're
packed.
soft.
They were packed on the 7th day of 2020. Same as the bar thing. So can you throw that away for me, please?
Yep.
And then we will open up the accessory pack. And it looks like just your standard accessory pack here. We have some beverage-based lemonade.
For work.
That would be Rich's. Moist towelette, I'll need that. Iodized salt, I'll probably need that too. Gum, Rich can have the gum. And some butt rolls. So that's that. It looks like I got a little bit more stuff than you did, babe.
I just thought of a new name. How about turd tissue?
Turd tissue sounds great.
Anyhow.
Turd tissue's awesome. I like turd tissue. Y'all like turd tissue? That's a good one. I don't know if we'll get blocked on YouTube for that though. You know, you have certain words they don't like you to say.
You used the S word.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Anyway, I definitely probably will be eating
Where
these
should I put this one?
tortillas. I don't know, because it needs to like stand up so we can see. I'm freezing too, y'all. I need to. No, I got my coat on.
Okay. When you start the FRH,
Well, mine doesn't get warmed up, but yours does.
you're gonna eat it cold.
Yeah, you put them in there. Well, you know
That's
what?
why you got a FRH.
Yeah, I'm gonna warm mine up because they'll be like hot with the cheese, and I can put some cheese
Barbecue
on them.
chicken with cheese on it.
Oh yeah.
Tortilla wraps.
And I'll put the tortillas in there too. That sounds awesome. Here's the cheese, but I don't want the cheese to be all wackadoo because if you get it too hot, it separates and gets like greasy and stuff.
Should I run back in the house and get a tray of some
Yeah,
sort?
we need some trays because the table's kind of poopy.
Now I don't. Oh, I stick the whole thing in here. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's what yeah, you put your whole thing. You could even put your pudding in there and warm your old pudding up.
Sorry, folks. I'm doing 13 out of 14 days with 10
Yeah.
days straight. So
Yeah, he's pretty tired. We've both been working a lot, so he's been working and
the
he
brain's-
works 12-hour shifts. I usually
Yeah.
try to do about 5 or 6, but
Okay.
okay, this is yours.
Yeah, my
Now,
brain's just not working.
well, no, you have to open this up first. Here, you want me to do it?
Yeah. No, we're gonna. Never mind. Found carrot
You got
nuts.
it. And see, when they're done, there's a second tear notch too. A lot of people don't know that, and you cannot burn your hands so bad you can have another tear notch later on. You know what I mean?
Oh, come on. Don't you want to just dump the whole
I
thing
don't
out?
want to burn the crud out of my hands, y'all. Shoot. All right, so I'm gonna put these chicken chunks up in this bad boy. Come on, chicken chunks, get your hind end in there. You know, they really need to make these bigger. Because, like, you know, you look at the ones from all the foreign countries and they actually give their people a lot more food than we get. And they also, like, have room in their FRHs. It's like, y'all, come on. Get with it. As much money as we have for the military, you think that they would give our guys and ladies and everyone else their...
As much money as we give to other militaries.
Yeah, instead of... Oh, we won't get political today. I'm going to have to, like, fold these bad boys in half. They don't want to fit. I want to put them in there because I want them hot. Hi, Spicy. How are you, hon? Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great Christmas and a great New Year's. Doggone it. This thing is about on my last nerve now. Okay, we're just going to put it over here. And if it happens, it happens.
There should be enough water.
It should be fine. Now, I think I'm going to sit. May I have a little water?
Mm-hmm.
May I get a little water, please?
Oh, you're going to slide it in afterwards?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I usually do.
I can't see
And it needs a little bit more. About that same amount of a splash. Perfect. And then what I like to do is just kind of soak it up. And I fold it over forward more. And actually it needs to be kind of like that. Because I'm a messy
I
person
took mine
sometimes.
inside of it.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm just kind of saturating the...
I didn't saturate it. My bad.
Well, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I hope I put enough water in it. All right, I'm gonna go get a tray.
Okie dokie. Maybe 2. Because mine is, the chicken is kind of watery, I think, from what I've seen before. Oh, crud.
I'll be right back.
Okay, babe. He's going to go inside for a minute and get some trays. You look all nice and cool. Oh, yeah, it's pretty nice, but I'm freezing, really. I'm kind of chilly myself. All right. So I'm going to put this up against my glass or something. I don't really have a rock or something. Let's see, the cheese spread I'll put kind of on the outside of this. I don't really feel any something happening though, y'all. I don't know. This might be bad. I might have to eat my stuff cold. But that'd be all right. Come on now. Uh-oh, I feel heat coming on now. I think it's going to hit it. Well, we'll just, what I'll do is, I need like a rock or something. Oh, a tray would be great to sit this, like, you know, like,
Well, I
kind
got
of
2
like
trays.
that on. Oh, okay, sweet.
If you want something to set it on or lean it against, I got some wood.
Oh, yeah, maybe a
Corn
piece
nuggets.
of
You
wood.
want your beef stick warmed up?
No.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just giving you
Oh, you're fine.
your tray,
I'm trying to,
my tray.
I don't feel any, there's a little bit of heat going on here, but I'm like trying to.
Mine's heating up.
Hi, Andrea. You have a fire, Mom. Use it if you need it. Oh no, this thing is starting to go, baby. Okay, it's going good.
Do you need anything to
Nope,
lean it against?
nope, I don't think so. Because I'm just gonna try this with my barbecue sauce and my cheese, and I probably won't eat these. I don't know. Is it? It could be. Sometimes they do have. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna open up this beef stick and see if it'll taste good. Andrea's on watching this. I can't believe it. Ooh, it only gives you 1. Sometimes you get 2. Cheapos. Okay, will you put that in the trash, please? You want to try a bite of beef stick?
Little bite. Those usually got too much grease for me.
I don't know if I can even open the darn.
I bet I could open it.
Yeah, you might have to. Use that bad boy.
Yeah, got a little sideways on the tip.
It'll be all right. Oh, here comes trouble. Yeah, this bad boy is going now, but it's just not really.
What do you guys got
It's
out here?
heating up.
Stop.
Food, you can't have none. Here, you want a piece of gum? You can have one. I'm
And a beef
sharing.
stick?
No gum? Okay.
Thanos, hello.
Say no.
Oh, hi, Santa. You changed your account. We didn't bring the board game out tonight. I'm so sorry. We will have to do that again. That was a lot of
What do you-
fun.
I'm trying to look at all the stuff you got.
You want a salt packet? You can have that.
No,
That's all you get.
that's not very.
Is yours
nice.
getting hot?
It's
Oh,
warming
yeah, I
up.
feel it
You want my
warming up.
chocolate pudding?
Ew.
No, it always tastes like coffee.
It's got protein powder in it. Or protein.
You guys want to see my hat?
How are they going to see your hat? Okay, never
She's
mind.
going to hold it up to the camera.
You can't really see
Yeah.
what it says.
I gave you just a little bit. I'm glad you like them, Thanos and Santa.
It's a Smokey the Bear hat.
This is how our soldiers eat. If they don't have a kitchen out in the field, then they have MREs. And I don't really know how they get full at all. These things stink. Woo, they smell.
The beef stick?
No,
that?
these FRHs, they smell bad.
Oh, the beef stick going to give you some bad breath.
Yeah, they got some wang to them.
Ooh,
What?
peppermint candy.
Now,
wings.
didn't he say that she would
Mhm.
claim them? You ain't getting them damn things.
I've already opened them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mike,
me
how
your
you
trash
doing,
so you don't
creature?
leave it
What's
laying here.
up? Thank
I
you for
wasn't gonna
stopping
leave it
by.
Hmm?
Woohoo! Oh, can you smell the peppermint in
Whoa.
it? Oh my, let me see.
Yep.
Oh,
Holy
these are the
jeez.
good ones with the hole in the center.
It's
Yeah.
a lifesaver.
Smell-o-vision?
It's a very strong.
They
Very
are
strong.
actually, you can't see it from there.
It's a. It
But-
is. Is it really a real lifesaver? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the lifesaver.
But
They
can't
are,
see
They're just
to get the right
repackaged.
angle, brand name lifesavers.
Sweet.
I don't think I can see it.
I got barbecue sauce and I got cheese and tortillas and chicken chunks.
Where'd Dad go?
All right. I forgot what I got.
You can't have his stuff because he don't hardly have no food at all compared to what I got.
I was just
Short-term memory
curious.
loss. I've got beef strips and savory tomato sauce.
Yep.
Really?
That's what Miss Kaylin had on her channel Sunday night
And
was the beef strips. And I have not got a chance to watch that yet, so I have to get
white
busy.
wheat snack bread.
Oh, that's going to be so good. You should ask Viper GTS about that. He does. That's his favorite kind of bread.
I think that,
That
sounded
was-
sarcastic.
That was sarcasm, for sure.
And then I've got peanut butter and jam for. Do you want the jam? Save
No.
that for a sandwich.
No, you have it. I'm going to have these tortillas. That'll be enough for me. I don't even know if I'll be able to eat all that. There's barbecue corn nuts. Do you like corn nuts, or does Oliver like corn nuts?
No.
Well, what I'm gonna do is my carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder fruit punch is gonna go back in a bag.
Mike, you like that snack bread? Oh, I think it's
My
nasty.
Irish cream cappuccino is going back in the bag.
I think the Australian bread is absolutely the bomb. It is very, very good. And then the Canadian bread isn't too bad either. I think it's really good. If you get a good fresh MRE, then it is good bread.
My pudding, my gum. Do you need my heavy jacket?
Nope, I'm good. I'm just
The
making my legs
lemonade.
jump up and down because I'm cold. I'm a little cold.
Lemonade. Okay, that's the stuff for work.
These things do stink, y'all. But it's going. It's trying to get this bar hotter. Trying to get my cheese warmed up a little bit.
I need to stand up.
Uh-oh. You can kind of hear it, but I don't think y'all can.
I can't.
Oh, we got a box of them for Christmas and the different MREs. I haven't tried the pizza one yet. I'd like to try it sometime. We'll try to get that in the next case when we get one. But we got a case A and their inspection date of 2021, weren't they, babe? Yeah, I believe they were 2021. So we'll be doing some MRE reviews on those too. I gotta open the box and I'll pull them out and see what menus we have. So that'll be fun to look at too. Definitely heat the pizza. Oh yeah, if I have a pizza one, I'll definitely heat it up for sure. What do you want? What are you out here bugging us for?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing.
Oh, well you gotta go. You should cook your one thing.
I know.
You need to get that cooked. You and Oliver cook it together.
He's not home. He's at work.
Oh, that's right. He had to work today. I forgot. So, now, is there two different pizzas? Are they cheese pizza or is it pepperoni pizza one, or is there both, or what? How does that work? The pizza ones. I'd like to try one. I think they'd be pretty good. I like the Italian breadsticks. I think they're really good, especially with the jalapeno cheese spread on them, or regular cheese spread.
Okay.
Oh no, I think mine might be ready. I don't know though.
Mom, I highly doubt it is.
There are both. Okay, so they do have both of the cheese. They have a cheese pizza in the new cases, and they have a pepperoni pizza. But Mike said to definitely heat them up.
Yours is blue and white.
Well, it's in here. I mean, it's not really. I mean, mine it's warm.
I should open up my bread and put peanut butter and jelly
Yeah,
on it.
get you a sandwich made. See how it goes with your Blue Point beer there, or whatever it is.
To help wash down the.
Sorry if it shakes.
stick.
It's a little windy.
Oh yeah, most definitely the MRE would be a good go-to food if you're stranded somewhere and if you have them with you, and you have availability because you really don't have to warm them up. They can be eaten without being warmed up, but I would recommend warming most of them just so you can, try to feel like you're at least human, so that you have a warm meal. It makes you feel more comforting.
Well, we may have the S word, which will probably end up being rain coming. I should put some in the trunk of the car,
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
just in case I get stranded at work.
Oh, so they have one in case A and one in case B. Oh, cool. That's good to know, Mike. Thanks. I appreciate that. The other case that they had was a case B, but it had that spinach fettuccine crud in it, and I was not about to eat that. And I wouldn't even trade somebody that. I wouldn't even send anybody that. I wouldn't even give it to the stray cats in the neighborhood. So
I would.
yeah, they got a turkey carcass from Christmas, but they ate that up really good. So, but we put it down a ways because we don't want to keep the carcasses around.
The bread looks okay. Little powdery.
Yes, looks good.
No, it.
I want to show them my flashlight.
She has a flashlight from the 1970s that we got at my grandma's house because she passed away, and we were cleaning her house and helping my mom and sister and brother-in-law and everybody, and she got to keep anything she really wanted to, pretty much, because they spoiled her. And but that's okay. That's how it should be. But show them. That's cool. This is a very cool retro flashlight that my brother and I would play with when we were kids. It takes the old D batteries.
You can still find them.
Oh yeah. Is it a Pop-Tart? Where?
No.
No, he had that.
White wheat snack
white
bread.
wheat. It's a piece of bread supposedly, but I don't know.
Maybe I should just take a little piece off. The
Yeah,
corner first.
try a little piece and see what you
It's
get.
soft though.
You'll
Well, if
eat
it's-
anything, Dad.
If it's, I've never had it fresh.
This isn't bad.
Let me try a little piece.
Hey,
Well, I'm gonna let
quit
you try
eating my
mine.
bread.
What does it taste like?
You know what? It isn't bad. It's kind of sweet.
If it were in here
No, it's
for a
soft.
few minutes, it would have been
Mhm.
really, really good, like fresh
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah, it actually really is good. They used to be very dry.
No, not dry at all.
No, it's not. And it's not really thirst provoking at all.
Mm-mm.
And it's sweet and has a sweetness to it, which is good.
You know what makes me
But
thirsty?
it is really good.
Peppermint.
Peppermint? Maybe don't eat all them peppermint things.
Tell that to Oliver. He bought himself a value bag that has over 150 peppermint rings, and he ate 20 in one night.
Oh my goodness, that would make me sick.
And then he was like, "This will make my stomach feel good." And I'm like, "I don't think it will. I think it'll do the opposite."
The peanut butter is good. They have good peanut butter,
Why'd
and
you
it's
have to
not
suck on
really.
Peanut butter's
I
real
could
good.
have eaten the rest of
He-
what was in there. But
He
no, you had
got
to suck
every
on the
single bit
inside.
of it out.
You want some?
He just ruins everything for me, you know.
Look, there's some. It's on the way. It's.
Yeah, but it's covered in your slobber.
I think that was quite funny.
Never mind. There's none left.
Okay, so I'm gonna open this first strike bar. It's
What is it?
it's chocolate flavored. It's got Rice Krispie stuff in it. You want to try a little piece?
I'll try a piece.
It's very hard. You have to
I have real teeth.
Oh yeah, first try.
yeah, get a soft piece because it's. Here, try it. Oh, grab. Oh, just grab the whole thing out of the bag.
What did you do?
Tried stealing it all.
No, I just needed a better
You want a
grip
bite?
to get a piece.
You want a bite?
I'll try some. It smells real good before you even bite it.
I know it's real good. Isn't it good? You like
It
it?
tastes like a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I tore that enough.
It tastes like you melted a Tootsie Roll on a Rice
Mhm.
Krispie bar.
It's really good. You want it? We didn't bite off of it.
Do you not like it?
No, I like it, but I thought maybe you'd want it.
Beggar.
Because you're out here begging, so. Oh, the toasty bread. I did get cheese with mine, but it came also with tortillas. And then I got the cheese spread right here.
It's not the good one, though.
It's not the jalapeno one. Ooh, it's nice and warm too. It's not like super warm, but it's just enough warm.
Toss it in the fire, it'll get warm.
Oh, I don't think so.
The blackberry jam.
Yeah, isn't it good?
Yes.
Yes, it is good. Good stuff. I think I'm gonna start making my tortillas while you're finishing that up. You think?
Smucker's ain't got nothing on.
That's
that blackberry
probably
jam.
who makes it. They have a lot of contracts with different food.
Ignore what I'm
companies.
reaching for.
Oh, it's just a koozie. Okay,
It's
so
a Coca-Cola.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
it's an RC.
No, it's blue can. That's a Pepsi.
It's an RC cola.
RC Cola is
Yeah.
good.
It's in a
got
blue
little
can.
minty taste
So
to
a
it.
lot of people, I don't know, I know a lot of people in our community do, but
There's my peanut butter and jelly that
yep, up a
Kinda
little bit.
didn't
There
come
you
out
go.
real good.
No, it looks good, babe. It looks
There.
great.
it needs another piece of bread on top.
Yeah, no doubt. See, you can see that. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but have the fruit. Some have fruit punch. Oh yeah, he had fruit punch, and well, hey, Kenneth, doing good, honey. I'm gonna have the chicken chunks, the white chicken chunk things with barbecue sauce and cheese and tortillas. And Rich is gonna have the beef. He's having a peanut butter and jelly right now, but he's gonna have the beef strips and tomatoes stuff that Miss Kaylin had on her channel Sunday. So anyway, so I don't burn myself, I'm gonna open up this other bulk thing, possibly.
It's over here.
No, there's one on each side.
Oh.
Oh, but it just depends on which way you tear it. Okay, well that sucked. Anywho, we're gonna pull this out. This is the tortillas, and they are nice and pliable. And this is the chicken chunks. Woo, woo, Lord, have mercy. Them bad boys are hot. That is hot, hot, hot. Woo, golly. All right, let's see these tortillas. There's the oxygen absorber. We certainly don't want to eat that. See, look how pliable they are now.
Actually, I found out that they tell you not to eat those because they're a choking hazard, not because they would kill you. Because it would take too much. It would take more than that than is in that packet to kill you.
Oh, yeah,
Unless
I bet.
you're already constipated or have some bowel issues.
Yeah, because it's got.
This is a family channel. Please watch your language.
It's not a family
She's
channel.
just showing a fun fact. We played games the other night and we're cursing real bad.
Remember what happened when I played Uno?
Oh yeah, she was having a bad day that day.
Uh-huh.
I
I
can't
wonder if
get
your
this
Nana
open.
Stanton saw how poorly you played Uno.
You mean how poorly you made me play Uno?
I didn't make you nothing.
You're the one that kept handing me all bad cards.
This
Oh, by the way, we have gotten additional Uno cards.
yeah,
but
we
they're
got
the
we got
adult
the
size.
irregular size ones, not these.
I like the little size
baby
ones. They fit
ones.
in my hand better.
Okay, so this is the chicken chunks, and of course they're all wet. But
They
that's
look like
okay,
cat
because I'm
food.
gonna use my, yeah, it kind of smells like it too. But it doesn't smell that bad. So, what I need a napkin. Where's that butt roll stuff at? Let me get this crap
No,
out.
turd tissue.
Turd tissues, yes, I need to get my turd tissues out. But luckily I don't have that on my hands, so that's fantastic. Okay, and then let me get my handy dandy.
And
Thomas
you can't
remembers
see
made
your
a lot
chicken.
of chips.
Okay, I'm gonna try a little bite of this chicken.
Yeah, you can't see the chicken, but you. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
guys, can you
That's
guys
not
see the chicken? Here's the
It's
chicken.
It's that slightly pinkish blob next to the white blob.
No,
It just
I'm-
tastes like the canned chicken that you get.
The way
but
I'm
you-
looking upside down,
It tastes good to me.
that's where we can't see is over there.
Okay, so I'm gonna put some cheese down here.
I don't want the rest of this. You can have it.
What is it?
That chocolate bar. After she got her.
Did you pick off of it or eat off of it?
I just picked off of it. I went bloop, bloop.
Okay, so I'm gonna take and put some cheese down here, y'all.
That looks like Christian's
Like
favorite
half of
thing.
this because you only
Looks like
get.
Cheese Whiz.
That's exactly what it tastes like too. Tastes great. If you like, remember that stuff from when we were kids.
What stuff?
Cheese Whiz. I mean, they still have it, but
I didn't eat that stuff.
no, I never. We get real cheese usually
Mm-hmm.
from, you know. Okay, and then we're gonna put some chicken chunks on here.
Don't forget to drain it.
Well, that's why I'm like using my spoon. Like that. Mm-hmm. Then we're gonna try a little barbecue sauce.
I guess I should.
Yeah, I think your stuff's probably done too, babe.
Let's see. If I put it here, you'll see it. Oh, not there. Here.
Okay, we're gonna squeeze a little barbecue sauce up on this bad boy. All right, let's try it out. What do y'all think? You think it's gonna be good? You think I might like it?
You like most foods.
Yeah, I'm not too picky.
I would not like any of these.
Sorry about your luck.
Mm-hmm. Mmm. That barbecue sauce is really good. I don't know if it's like Casey Masterpiece or something, but or just Kraft, but dang, it's really good.
Got a funny feeling I might need it on top of my. What did I get? Beef strips and
Mm-hmm.
tomato sauce.
The best barbecue sauce is Wendy's barbecue sauce.
Wendy's does have great barbecue sauce.
I wish they sold it in like a big container.
Yeah, this is really good.
All right, here we go.
Mm.
It doesn't look very strip-like to me.
Yeah, there's little chunks.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be strips, not chunks.
Well,
I smell Hormel chili.
I smell chili.
It smells like that stuff that Mom used to crave all the time that she'd make you go to Dollar General to get her
That's
stew stuff.
Hormel chili.
I
Mm-mm.
thought it was her stew stuff.
Gentimo
Oh,
beef
yeah.
stew. Mm-hmm. I did used to crave that. That's good stew, though. I like it.
See, he could have used the tortillas.
I'm going to let him have one because I'm going to eat this stuff without a tortilla because they're hard for me to chew.
I might need a butt paper too.
Well,
Or excuse me, a turd tissue.
mm-hmm. My dessert item was the First Strike bar. It was chocolate.
I ate most of it.
And then Rich had peppermint lifesavers.
I've eaten
Woo!
most of
Protein
those
drink.
too.
Oh, and a
What did
protein.
you have in relation to that?
No, a protein pudding.
Or protein pudding, yeah.
Yeah.
Chocolate pudding with
Chocolate
protein.
pudding. And then I had some barbecue corn nuts, basically.
You did get a lot more than I
Mm-hmm.
did. I got candy, you got corn nuts.
Here, you can have that. You got some cheese?
And I got pudding. I don't know about that. I got pudding and you got the First Strike bar.
I'm going to put this barbecue sauce on my chicken and eat it like that. Here, I'll give you the rest of it.
I'm going to try it straight up.
Mm-hmm. I don't want any more of that cheese. It's kind of salty.
Did you just say something was salty?
It was very salty, and you know me, I love my
That's-
salt.
That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm going to try a little bite. I got my own.
You got barbecue stuff on your fork and spoon.
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the meat is really good. It's really soft. It's like little pieces of roast beef, basically.
Yeah.
But it needs like some pepper or some hot sauce or something. Throw that barbecue sauce on there and see. I bet it
Little
would taste
bottles
good.
of Tabasco.
No,
Bring
they.
them back, America.
Yeah, we need them. I think that, well, they were saying like the pepper was going through the things, the ones they did like the dried up Tabasco stuff, and it
Oh,
was
the powder?
yeah, and it was like eating through the thing.
Well, don't do the powder. Do the little bottles.
I would eat it too. I wouldn't want to be confined in a little packet. I want to be in a nice bottle.
Yeah,
Yes, when I do tortilla wraps, I always overfill them.
he is like, yeah, he's like a thrasher when he eats, you know.
He's just like the Pudge.
Yeah, he's like our bulldog. Except for he doesn't sound like a thrasher or a pig
Well, yeah, he does.
most of the time. What do you think?
Hmm?
He wasn't listening to us. He has no idea what we were saying.
No, he can't hear.
I wasn't paying attention.
Better on the tortilla and the barbecue sauce.
I didn't do barbecue sauce, but I'm going to do that now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely needs some kind of like some salt and pepper and some barbecue, or just barbecue sauce or some hot sauce.
Squeeze it on just like a solid Taco Bell.
Yep, just like the.
Specifically
Oh
the
no,
Diablo
honey, we're out in our
sauce.
backyard. We're just next to our fire pit in our backyard. We have a very tiny backyard.
Very tiny.
Very, very tiny, yes.
And tiny front.
And a very tiny front yard, too. And we have a small house, too, but that's okay. We like it like that.
You might.
Yeah, well,
Do you need more barbecue?
yeah, it could use a little
A
bit
little
more.
bit left in there.
Okay.
I didn't wrap it very well because it's oozing out the bottom.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it would. I might have to put a little bit of this. Did you just like shine your flashlight on my cheese product?
I'm giving you a spotlight,
Well, thank you.
specifically your food.
Oh, my food is the star of the show. I'm trying to get this cheese whiz mixed in here.
It's not mixing very well.
Yeah, it didn't. It's cold out, honey, and it cooled off pretty quick. The food did, so. But it still tastes pretty good. I'm surprised the cats in the neighborhood aren't surrounding us yet.
They are.
You
They're
can't see
just
the ones that are
stopping
probably
quietly.
hiding behind this wood next to us.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They're all just hiding in
Oh,
the dark.
the cheese isn't bad down here. Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is even better with the barbecue.
You want to try some of this chicken? Probably not.
I'm good. I'll have hot dogs.
I think I'm getting full.
Mm.
Chicken is very dense, so it's hard for me to eat it. But
She's wimpy.
no, I'm not. But we thought, what the heck, we'd come out and, oh, well, I'm just spitting food all over now.
Oh boy. Not me.
And he cleans his plate.
I'm surprised he hasn't licked it yet.
He's
When he
getting
eats
there.
ice cream, he'll like scrape the bottom
Hey,
of the.
I was raised to consider those starving pygmies in New Guinea.
Oh my God.
Your food can't go to them no matter what anyway. So throwing away your food or eating it doesn't really matter. It's not
That's
going
right.
to them.
Still their loss. I have to think about it though.
Well,
We're not-
anywho,
We're not wasting the money by throwing it away.
but no, we just thought we'd go live and have you guys come hang out with us by the fire. Do some more trash, baby. For a little while we ate some food and just chilled. I was always told they're hungry. Yeah, hungry kids in Indiana. They didn't tell you about
Indiana.
the China kids.
I actually knew starving pygmies. Oh, that's
Larry the cable guy.
Well,
We were always told that the starving kids in China.
long-term memory loss too.
I've got ashes flying into my
I don't remember which one. it was.
drink. Maybe it'll make it taste better. I don't
Don't
know.
forget what Smokey says.
Light one if you got it.
That's not what he says.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
So make sure you put your fire out when you're done.
I will. It just went in my eyes. The smoke did. Holy crap!
The wind changed direction.
It sure did. We got a little bit of a wind.
I'm getting some
No, that's
special
a
effects,
fire.
guys.
That's a fire right there. Just roll them around a little bit. Roll them around. Roll them around. I like Eddie Murphy, y'all. So when he was talking about his
Andrea,
his
can you
uncle would go
dump
out
the
and
trash cans
pick
up there?
do a
Bring
barbecue, and he says, "We ain't eating no brontosaurus burgers out here in this motherfucker. Why the hell you lighting this up like this?"
We're getting a lot of ash now.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
might want to set
it's quite
something-
ashy out here. It's okay.
We'll set something over that cup.
Yeah, well, I'm not worried about it. As long as I don't get a flaming hot ember in my
I'll put.
mouth, but I'm good.
Did you use salt or no?
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't use anything.
I take those to work too, just in case.
I'm just getting all this trash up. Save the
You
spoons.
didn't finish eating. You didn't finish your chocolate
No.
thing for dessert.
Andrea ate all off of it and had it in her grubby
She said
hands.
she picked off of it.
My hands are clean.
You rub all over the dirty dogs.
Oh,
My hands are clean.
Uh-huh.
did you wash
Okay.
them before you came out?
I did.
Yeah.
No.
You believe her? I
No.
don't.
No. That was a bunch of horse pucky. So what is everybody up to this week? I'll be door dashing the rest of the week, so,
And I'll be working.
and he'll be working, so I hope you guys have some good plans and stuff to do and having fun and all that good stuff. So, we're going to do an opening of the box A,
Yep.
a case of A MREs.
Probably do that Monday or Tuesday inside with lights.
Yeah. So we have lights and stuff because we'll have to pull them out of the thing and stuff. And it was the best, I think the inspection date was 2021. It doesn't, I mean, there's no age on them or anything from what it looks like. So that would be great. So it would be great to have you guys come visit with us again. I think we're going to go ahead and probably, he's going to go get some hot dogs and finish eating those. He might just roast them right over that bad boy right there.
I don't know. We still got.
I don't think we have those metal things anymore.
We used to have the forks you could put them over
Yeah,
the
we had the big forks.
fires with. I don't think we have those. And I don't think we have. Oh, we do have some wire clothes hangers.
Mm-hmm.
I could make some forks.
Yep. That's how we used to do it as kids, or we'd find a branch or something.
Do it the way we did when we was.
That's right. You either found a branch for a hot dog, or you found a branch to get your ass whipped. It was one or the other.
No, I
You
never
gotta
did.
find. You gotta find a switch. Go get a switch.
No, but my mother did break a paddle on my backside one time. That was funny.
Oh yeah, I broke one on
Until she had
Andrew's
to go
butt.
get the belt to make up for me laughing at the paddle breaking.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think I broke one over Andrew's butt once too. A wooden spoon, which was awful. I shouldn't have done that, but
That's one thing I can say is I don't recall my mother ever getting a spoon after us or a switch, because we had some friends that would do that and my parents saw it and said no.
we had a babysitter that would get a switch after us. So.
Our babysitter.
Our parents didn't. Our parents didn't. They used their hand. I know. I remember my dad. Well, I don't remember it, but when I was little, he had to spank me and for something I did. I don't remember what it was, but anyway, I was jumping around, and he had the belt. Well, the belt slipped and the buckle got in my leg and it welted my leg up. Well, the next day I went to school and I had bruises and that on my leg, and the teacher asked me what happened. I said, well, I got a spanking. I didn't say I got a beating or anything. I said, I got a spanking. I got in trouble and got a spanking. And they called the law on my dad, and he almost went to jail. And I'm like, he didn't beat me. I mean, that was the last time he ever spanked me again. Poor man, I swear to God. God love you, Dad. Mwah. God love you, Dad. He's up in heaven looking down on us, so it's all good.
Well, what's crazy is I can remember, not that I ever misbehaved. I was an angel. I still am.
Yeah, I beg to differ. I've seen your mom
But
tell
I can
stories.
remember probably about once a month, if not more frequent. Wait till your father gets home.
Yeah, we didn't really get too many whippings that I remember. I know my brother got his butt whipped on his way home one time because we dared him to go streaking, and he did. He was only 2, and he went running naked all across Joplin.
But as I've gotten older, I was told that my dad actually never spanked us.
No, it was your mama. Your mama whooped your butt because you was mean as hell, and she had to control you 2 boys.
I was an angel.
Him and his brother used to beat the hell out of each other.
It was her Cajun streak. She beat my ass for no reason.
Nah.
I never misbehaved.
Sorry about the airplane going over. We live close to the airport, so. And they do a lot of airport training, like flight training and stuff. They do a lot of takeoffs and landings day and night.
Flight training, military jet refueling.
They do a lot of refueling, but we don't have a military base here, so
And
we do that.
There's a huge passenger business of like 4 flights a day to Dallas and Chicago.
Dallas and Chicago, oh yeah.
And that's
yeah.
it. About
No, they go to Vegas now, I think too, or Orlando. There's another one that started going out to Vegas, I
I don't
think.
think they're big enough to get
An
planes that big.
angel, who's an angel? Oh, my dad. He definitely is. So, he hopefully is anyway. I pray that he's in a safe place. I pray all of our family that's not with us anymore is in a safe place and enjoying whatever they want to enjoy. So, that would be cool.
Just enjoy life.
Enjoy life now, y'all. So,
And if there's something afterlife to enjoy, enjoy the hell out of it.
Heck yeah, no doubt. That's always best, you know. Ah, finally I got it the right way. Okay. I've got a new watch and it counts my
Carla
steps
got
and
a
stuff.
new fitness watch for Christmas.
Yes, I got it from my mama Penny. And I'm still trying to figure it out, but I love it that it tracks my steps and how many floors I went up and down, because Sunday when I was out doing DoorDash, every flippin' person had an apartment that I had to go to. They paid good. It was good tips. I'm going to say that. But I'm going to tell you what, they all had stairs, and I don't know how many times I died going up them stairs. But it was quite a few. And then I may have died a couple times coming back down them. But I know that it was, I hate apartments with a passion. And you don't always see where you're going sometimes until after you've taken the order. And of course, you know, I want my tips, I want my orders. So yeah, I'm going to take the order and just bitch about it the whole way up and the whole way down. Say I'm too old for this bullshit. And just keep moving. So, but I won't take a poopy order. If they have an order that and they don't tip me or not, I ain't taking that order. You know, we don't drive for free. This is not a charity. You know, we are just like a waiter or a waitress that would bring you your food to your table, although we are bringing it to your door in our car. So
tables and doors. I'm gonna take the trays inside.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And I'll be right back.
Don't forget your hot dogs. Oh boy. So, but anyway, we're just, if you guys want to hang out with us for a little while longer, that's perfectly fine. Or we could just end our, oh, we're running behind a little bit on the thing. Or you guys, we could let you guys go and have your dinner. You guys could have your dinner or whatever. Although you'll have to stay on with me right now until he gets back, because I'm kind of stuck where I'm at and I can't reach the camera. Sorry, my bad. And we're using the phone, not the camera that I got. It's like an Amazon GoPro. It's not a GoPro, but it's like one from Amazon brand or whatever. And I'm still trying to figure it out. And like the battery didn't last very long on it, but I realized I had it set at 4K. So I think if I set it down to a lesser, whatever it is, pixel thing, I have no idea. But maybe that will help to make the battery last longer. Or my daughter has the thing I can plug into my charger that's in the car that I always have my phone and that plugged into. I liked it a lot that it wasn't in my way and stuff, but I've got to figure out a way to have a one of those like clips. I'm sorry, I have an itch on my foot. One of those like quick release clips, because right now it's just stuck to my dashboard. And Jill, if you're watching, I have that cover from my car that's on my dash. That was on my dash. That's yours. I told you you could have it. It's yours because it will match your car. I'm getting another one. But I have one of these dash covers on. I had to take it off to get my camera to stick to the dashboard because I couldn't get it to hook into the vent, but I can get it to hook up to where my clock and stuff is. It's just further closer to the windshield is all. So I think that'll work out fine. But so I'm trying to figure out how that could either go live or how I can record and then just edit the videos and stuff, because I spend hours and hours. I'm not going to have the thing on the whole time I'm out. I do run my camera on my old phone just for like a dash cam for like my safety purposes, because sometimes we get sent to some sketchy neighborhoods, and you know, what if you were to have a car accident or something, you have it on camera that, you know, if it wasn't your fault or something like that too. So, you know, you always have something. And we carry our phones and everything with us. You know, when we have to drop off an order, we always have to take a picture and that. So we have immediate access on our phones to help if we need it. So I have no idea if whoever is... Oh, that's Rich's phone. Never mind. Rich has got emails coming on his phone. I'm like, oh, I forgot it's his phone. Because my phone, for some reason, will not go live on YouTube. I have no idea why, but it's the same kind of phone that he has. So it's crazy. But I guess he's still trying to find some food in there. So anyway, here he comes. So anyway, I guess we'll probably end this here in a little bit as soon as he gets back over here by the phone. And thank you guys for coming by and visiting us. We really do appreciate it. And if y'all want to hang out with us, that's cool. We'll stay on longer. Just, put a 1 in the chat and let me know if you guys want to hang out with us. If not, we're just going to chill and have some more root beer by the fire. So anyway.
You want to wrap things up?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, I mean, I think it'd be okay if we wrap things up, unless you guys, like I said, if y'all want to hang out with us, that's cool, but you don't have to, and we can just do whatever. So, root beer. Spicy wants root beer. Spicy, I'll throw you a good old root beer for show.
See? Pepsi root beer. Where is it? Can you tell the
Mine
blue?
is one of those Bargs root beers. Here, babe.
Can you tell the blue can?
Mine is, the silver label. It's a Bargs root beer. I don't know if they have those out west. Spicy, are you guys getting a lot of rain out there? I know it's been really bad weather. I hope that you're in a safe location. As I saw on the news, you guys are really going to be getting hit pretty hard with a lot of rain. And I'm really sorry you guys have to go through that. I hope it helps drought, but if it's monsoon, it's really not going to do too much, really, probably to help saturate anything, but hopefully it will. Just stay safe for us, because it's just not worth getting out in all that crud. Tons of rain. Oh, for the past week or two. Oh my goodness. So it's been raining a while then. I saw that there was like a lot of flooding and that too. So my goodness, that's awful. Well, we'll just have to pray for everybody and make sure that, that everybody, as much as they can, stay safe. We know about mudslides. We lived in North Carolina in the mountains, and they would get mudslides and stuff every now and then. So, and we had some relatives that lost their home to a mudslide, so we understand. So, but we just have to, take care of each other, and that's all we can do, guys, So, but anyway, I got some more root beer. Sounds pretty good. I wish I would have brought, I wish we had like some regular cards or something to play, but we don't. We have Uno, but it's not fun playing against just 2 people, and Andrea gets all feisty and stuff, and she gets mad and calls us names and stuff, y'all. The fire is going down a little bit. This all behind me, like if you see a blue tarp behind me, this is all wood that came from Italy. It had robots wrapped in it from my husband's work, and the wood is from Italy, and it's like really thick, like pine or whatever. And so what we're doing is, when we remodel our house, we're going to put that on our walls, and then on the top part, and then maybe do some corrugated metal on the bottom part. So we've got all this wood. We still have more to get. He's got more to get from work, so that would be neat when we can get that done. And then, we're trying to do a little at a time. That's all we can do. That's why I do some door dashing, so that we can, save up some money and get that done. So it'll be fun. We're not going anywhere. It's not like we have to have it done right now. So, according to some people, apparently we do have to have everything done immediately, but we don't really. So it's not, it's all good. We're not going anywhere. So Spicy, are you in a safe zone? Like, do you have a flood area, or does it just flood randomly when it happens? Like when you guys get a lot of rain, is there a particular area that floods, or is it just a random place depending upon where fires were and stuff too? Because I know if the land is very bare and there's nothing to have the vegetation hold on to or anything, it's going to come down. So I hope that you're in a safe area, dude. Oh, that feels so nice. It's warm. I'm freezing cold. You would think that root beer would warm me up too, but unfortunately. I'm glad you're good, Spicy. Awesome. I'm glad. That's awesome. Oh, thank God you're not in a previous burn area. I know that's pretty much where they've had a lot of their problems, I think, from what I've looked. I really don't watch the news, and what I do watch, I watch on YouTube. I don't have like regular TV. We have a Fire Stick or something, and I just watch like Netflix and stuff. And the only time I ever watch the regular channels is on my antenna thing that we have, and like that's if the Chiefs are playing or something, if football's on, and then or baseball, and then I'll watch it. But other than that, no. Oh, so they're in the north part. Oh, geez. I have a friend that lives in LA, and she might watch this later. I don't know. I'm friends with her on Facebook, and she was saying she has a leak in her garage and stuff. So because of all the rain, so I pray also, Bonnie, that you are in a safe area, and everyone else that's in that's in California and in these storms, the whole West Coast, I believe. You know, stay safe. You know, we'll be praying for you, for sure. Oh, it's so warm on this one side. I wish it would kind of wrap around to this other side of me because I'm so cold. I'm very cold-natured anyway, unfortunately, so. Luckily, we've had quite a bit of moisture and rain, too, here, so nothing like California or anything, but it's made it to where we are not as dry as we were over the summer. Like, we were in such a horrible drought, and so now it's a whole lot better, and we can actually have our fire pit and that. And it's not real windy today, so although it's supposed to get windy in the next couple of days again, that's one thing about here in Missouri in the wintertime. It's so windy, and like when I'm out driving DoorDash, oh my gosh, and I have a little Toyota Camry. It's not like I have a big car, a high-profile vehicle at all. I have a little tiny car, and it literally will almost blow me off the road. I feel sorry for anybody in those, like, those Amazon vans, those real ugly-ass vans that are real tall. They are ugly as hell.
Sprinter vans.
They're so ugly. Those are the ugliest vans I've ever seen in my life. My parents used to have this big Chevy van that it was like the old shaggin' wagons, right? And we called it the Dented Wonder because it had been dented many times. But it was comfortable. You had those nice
big captain's chairs.
Oh, those captain's chairs and stuff. Heck yeah, they were comfortable. Yeah, so. Hey, Mad Dog, how are you? We ate already. I'm so sorry that we ate, but the chicken was good. I had the chicken chunks white, and it had barbecue sauce and cheese spread, tortilla shells, and a chocolate first stripe bar, and some other stuff. And that was really good on the tortilla shell. It was really good with the cheese and I warmed the cheese up a little bit, and the barbecue sauce was good, and I warmed the chicken up and stuff. So, and Rich had, what did you have? That
beef strips and a savory tomato sauce.
Yep, it's like what Miss Kaylin had on her channel the other night. I had opened it while I was out door dashing, but I never got a chance to try it, and then I never got a chance to try the other one because I got real busy. So I never even got a chance to open it till today. It was a great meal. It wasn't bad, and it was very fresh because it was a 2020 packed dates.
The bread in mine was real good.
The bread was really good in his. The white wheat snack bread.
White wheat snack bread. If it had been warmed up, it would taste like fresh baked bread.
And it was sweeter. It wasn't thirst provoking or anything like that. And it was like really, it was very soft. And usually that stuff is like hard as a brick bat, but it was really good. I really liked it too. And I was like, oh, it's sweet. And he had peanut butter and jelly on that. So it was really good, Mad Dog. It was awesome. And I'm having a root beer. So the root beer is Bar's root beer. So it has the Silver Mountains.
Fresh from the Colorado Rockies.
There you go. Colorado Rockies root beer. Not your daddy's root beer. So, how have you been, Mad Dog? Did you have a really good Christmas and New Year's? I sure hope you have. Everybody else has kind of said what they've all been up to. So, I really appreciate you stopping by. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Sorry, I burped. That was a friggin'
root beer bubbles.
Root beer bubbles. Woo, Lord.
That's like what is it? One of the China or one of them that You burp while you're eating. That's a compliment to the
Oh,
sex.
that's Japan, I think. And
Japan.
then you overfill, like when you have sake or something, you like overfill it. And if you slurp, slurping is also a sound of, is a form
Sake.
of yes, that tastes very good. It's delicious.
We need
And
to
that's,
find some sake.
yeah, warm. Hey, we got we have a couple Japanese places around. So, but we're just sitting out in our backyard by our fire pit, and we had the MREs, and then I got a case of the case A of the MREs, and it was 2021 pack date, it's.
I forgot.
I can't remember
I
if
meant
it
to
was
look when I
pack
went in the
date or
house.
expiration date, but I think it was 2021 or 2020. But anyway, the little sticker on it has no kind of wear and tear on it, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, the whole case looked perfect.
Yeah, the whole case looked in really great shape. It's still got the bands on it and everything. So we're gonna do an opening of that. Oh, it's okay that you were late. That's no problem. I'm glad Christmas is over too, to be honest with you. I'm glad the holidays are over because that's when I really do a lot of cooking. So, and I've been working a lot lately, so I haven't really cooked that much lately at all. It's just come home and throw something in the deep fryer or, scrambled eggs or something like that because I'm usually pretty tired going up and down the flipping stairs at people's apartments. Like I said, I died a few times the other day going up the stairs and a few times going back down them. It was just horrid. So, but our Christmas was good too. So we got some MREs and that, and then I got a new camera. It's like an Amazon GoPro. It's like a GoPro, but it's the Amazon brand. So I'm trying to figure it out and how to work it and
It's a No Pro.
yeah.
There you go. How's that?
Well, you have to download the manual on your phone instead of it actually coming with a printed manual to read. Or you have to scan some stupid freaking code thing, QR code, so they can get all your information off your phone and crap. So anyway, I digress. We won't go in that because, that's, people will call you crazy if you believe in all that stuff. But anywho. So, I have to figure out this doggone thing, so. You got a new camera coming Thursday, Mike? Is it like a GoPro or is it like a nice camera? Like, this has like a waterproof case and stuff on it too, and I tried it out the other day, but I had it on 4K, and I think that's why it ran the battery out really quick, and Andrea didn't give me the little charger to plug in, so anywho, but I'm sorry, babe. That's for my door dashing channel. I'm getting ready to start. It's called, I'm gonna change it to dashing with the Stantons or some crap like that. Hell, I don't know. It's like a GoPro oh yeah, mine's a generic one too.
Yep.
So, because honestly, I think they're all about the same to begin, they just throw a different name on it. Just like generic food, it's all really the same thing. It's just in a generic box. So
Well, it's like Amazon. You can see the same exact picture probably 6 to 10 different times within a $10 to $15 price range.
mm-hmm.
But the picture showing the product's exactly the same with 6 or 10 different sellers.
Oh hell, it was $25. Shit, that's not bad.
Cheaper than. Good deal.
Yeah, that's a real good deal, Mike. Hell yeah, good for you, dude. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. Hope you do an unboxing of it or something.
You did.
So-
You just broke into it.
I had to. I had to check it out because I got to get my other channel going, so people can dash and ride along with me while I'm cussing people out on the road or whatever. Because sometimes I do have a little road rage, and I might say the F word or the CS word.
It's a very good thing she doesn't really realize that Missouri is an open carry state, because she would
know it's
openly carry and aim.
Oh, I know it's an open carry. Well, I would aim at tires. I wouldn't aim at people. Well, see, that's when my doctor said I needed hormones, was because I told him if I was out on the road, he asked me how I was feeling, and I said, well, I have a lot of rage, and he said, what do you mean? And I said, well, if I was out on the road and somebody pissed me off, I would shoot their goddamn tires out real quick, and I'd probably try to flip their car over or run into it or something.
She
And
did a
he
bump
says,
and run.
honey, I have done a bump and run a couple times like NASCAR. They teach you a lot watching NASCAR, so you can learn a lot. You can really, really can. That was in Tampa, Florida many years ago. But anyway, so he said, honey, I think you might need some hormones. And I said, you think? I'm sweating like a freaking old sow and shit. God damn. So
You
I
wore
wore
your
this
ass off,
I
Jay.
wore this little patch and everything, and it helped tremendously. Now I think I need more hormones. So I don't know.
You want me to burn any hot dogs for you?
No, I'm full right
Okay.
now. Yeah, I like my hot dogs burnt. Like, I mean, literally blackened. I like them like that. They're really good. Hot dog, sausage, it doesn't matter. That's, you know, like the kielbasa and stuff too. I like that too. It's really good. So, anyway, ooh, excuse me. Boy, this root beer is very carbonated today, y'all. Shoo. I tell you. $25 is not a bad deal, Mike. That's freaking awesome. Even, I mean, that way, if it doesn't really work that great and it's $25, it's not like you went and got a GoPro for $200 and, you know, it's, so I would much rather spend $25 than $200 any day. So that's nothing wrong with that. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to do a DoorDash channel. I don't do like, there's a lot of people that do the DoorDash stuff and then they do like Uber Eats and all that. But we're like not a big city. We're like, you know, ooh, excuse me. Where I live is like 10,000 people and Joplin is like 50,000 people roughly. And then you go out to the rural areas and stuff, but we don't really deliver in real rural areas. So it's just like the main road going through Joplin is range line and all you have is restaurants. That's it. A whole restaurant row. But we're also the middle of the country. So there's a lot, we have like all these different truck places like Four State Trucks, Love's Truck. I mean, they're all right in they call it the Four States because we're on the border with Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas, and then Missouri. So they call it the Four States. And we're like right there in that little southwest corner of Missouri, and it's all kind of connected there. So anyway, so we have a lot of traffic that comes through here, and so they come down in Restaurant Row. Or one day I had to find a dude out in the middle of freaking nowhere on I-44 in his white truck. He was trying to tell me, listen to me, I need you to find me in my white truck. This was his accent. I'm just repeating what it said. And I said, I'm trying to find you in your white truck, but there are like 3 different places you could be. And the first 2 that you told me you're not there, so I assume this is where you're at. I need you to wave to the little blue car that's going down in this damn area because there's like 10 white trucks here. Then he gave me a bad review because he said I didn't follow instructions. Well, you didn't give me the right address, you a-hole. So, anywho. But, yeah, I do have a little rage against people like that because, and then he didn't tip either. Oh, bastard. So, yeah, and, you know, now I know how to look at orders and see if there's a tip on them, or you can pretty much tell by how much the order's going to be. They try to tell you, oh, take all the orders. No, I'm not driving for free, y'all. So, you all should go watch DoorDash videos. There are some funny things on there that happen, and you wouldn't believe. People think that we get a lot of tips and stuff, but honestly, we don't. There are so many miserable, cheap-ass people, and you have to do an extra step on the app in order to put in 0 tip. They offer you like a 5%, 10%, or 15% tip. Or you can put in other, where you can put in however much you want, or 0 amount. Yeah. And people suck. Yes, they do, Mike. People do suck. And they think that, and those are the worst ones, the ones that don't tip. And they want to give you all these explicit instructions. Don't knock on my door. Don't do this. And then they don't tip. And then they'll usually try to say, you didn't deliver my food. That's why we take a picture of it. Always take a picture of the food, because they'll say they didn't get their shit when they're lying because they want to get free stuff. So that happens quite a lot too. So, but yeah, I had to find, okay, I had to find a dude out in the middle of I-44 right almost to Oklahoma. And then I had to find these other people mailbox and put their McDonald's in their mailbox. Yeah, in their mailbox, and it was really dark. That's why I don't drive at night, because I can't see at night, but my daughter was with me, so yeah, put the McDonald's in their mailbox. So that was interesting. But the one I had yesterday, though, was really cool because the lady paid me really good to drive 5 miles for a large cherry limeade from Sonic. And I get there, and this lady is like walking across the yard, and she goes, "Hey, I'm trying to surprise my friend, but I'm using you as a decoy." I said, "Okay, what you want me to do?" She says, "Oh, well, if you can get her to come out of the house and, around the corner here so I can," because she had her phone out. I said, "Oh, sure, I'll get her." She said, "Just drop the straw or something." I said, "Okay, I got it. So I went and rang her doorbell, and I said, "Hey, someone sent you a DoorDash. They knew you liked this drink, and so I'm delivering it to you." And she had a hold of her little dog and that too. And she says, "Oh, cool, thank you." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry I dropped your straw." And she says, "Oh, I'll just get it later." I said, "Well, here, just come over here real quick and I'll hand it to you." Okay, well, she come out, and then her friend, and they said each other's names and started bawling. I'm like, "Oh my God, that was the sweetest thing I ever saw." So that sort of made my day. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, all these people think that we get all these tips and stuff, and sometimes you do. If it's really bad weather, sometimes people will tip really good. Sometimes people are miserable and they're not going to tip you a thing. And then you'll hear people say, "Well, maybe they couldn't afford a tip." Well, then don't go on DoorDash. Because number one, DoorDash, you're paying double for what you're ordering anyway to have someone bring it out to you. And you have the fees that they want you to pay and this and that. If you can't afford to give at least $1 tip, for crying out loud, something. I'm not greedy, so I wouldn't care. $1's fine. But if you can't at least do that, make a sandwich. Everybody got peanut butter and jelly. Everybody got bread, crackers, something. Make you a damn sandwich. And quit trying to get people to drive your shit out to you for free. Because it ain't happening. So, that's just how it is. And if you watch all them channels, they'll tell you the same thing. No tip, no trip. A lot of times there's orders. I will go into Sonic sometimes because you have to go into their place where I'm at, and you have to go in and pick it up. And you will literally see bags sitting there that's been there for hours, because they'll make the food whether somebody comes and gets it or not. So, and then after like an hour or so, they'll just throw it out. And then what happens then is the merchant is the one that eats it, not DoorDash. The other person, the person gets refunded their money that ordered the food. If it never gets brought out to them, that's fine. They always get their money back, but the merchant loses that food. The merchant has to eat that, and that's not cool. So, oh, excuse me, my nose started going crazy because we started getting all the smoke coming our way. Oh, mercy. We started getting all the smoke coming our way, so must have hit a dry spot or something, a pocket or something in there is popping wood. I guess that's what she said. I don't know, but anywho, I guess Rich went to go get some doggone hot dogs, but I really don't know, like, how long it takes him to get some freaking hot dogs, but... And then I'm going to make a meatloaf tomorrow, and my idea for it was, make it with your regular ingredients and stuff, and then put like a little barbecue sauce in it. And then I'm going to take some cheddar cheese slices and put in the bottom part, like put the meat down, put the cheddar cheese slices on it, and then put more meat over the top of it, and then put barbecue sauce that I'm going to make with like brown sugar and stuff like that on it, and put that over the top, and then cook it no bacon because Rich can't have bacon, but I think bacon would be awesome in it, but like green peppers and onions and all that stuff in it. And then when you cut into it, all the cheese kind of oozes out, and then maybe also put some mozzarella cheese in with it, or Colby Jack or something, I'm thinking. So I was thinking about putting that on and like having it cook in the crock pot while I'm at work. So yeah, that sounds pretty good. I don't know if y'all would think that sounds good, but it sounded good to me. I thought, I'll throw that together and see what it sounds like.
What's that?
That meatloaf I told you I was going to make tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then like some green beans and mashed potatoes.
Well, what's the hamburgers that's got the cheese in them? What's those called?
Juicy Lucy's.
Yeah. Everybody talks about how great that is. Think about that meatloaf.
Yeah,
Which-
but I'm going to put real cheese, not that fake shit.
Yeah, meatloaf, which is more comforting
Mm-hmm.
than a burger for like wintertime comfort food.
Yeah.
Then put cheese in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds great. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that habanero cheese in it too.
Ooh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be
Ghost
good
pepper.
with, well, whatever, oh yeah, the ghost pepper one. Yeah, because then it would be good with the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I think that would be really good. I might even have to put some of that Creature seasoning in it too, because that was pretty good. It's a little spicy though. It's quite spicy, but I like it. Might put some of Creature seasoning in it.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be good in it too, wouldn't it?
That was good. What did we put that on?
We put that on, I put that on chicken and one of the pork things, one of the pork butts we did, I put that on, and it was really good on the pork. I liked it on the pork the best. Whew. My legs are starting to hurt, y'all. I was up all night last night, my legs just aching. When we start getting bad weather come, I just start, I have chronic pain every day anyhow. But getting up and moving around helps a lot more than just sitting. And so going up and down the stairs is really good for me, especially because I have a really bad, my left leg is very weak, so I try to use that one the most and stuff. So, walking around and that's really good. But boy, when you have these cold fronts and stuff that come in and you have rheumatoid arthritis and fibromyalgia and you hurt all over, ooh, golly. That sucks. It sucks. But it's okay. I mean, I don't take a bunch of crap for all that stuff either. So we have natural meds and Tylenol and ibuprofen work really well. That dual action stuff is really good. If y'all ever get a chance to try that, like Advil dual action, it's really good. It's ibuprofen and acetaminophen together, and it works great. So, oh, he got the fire going again. Woo! I'm warming up more because I was getting colder. Makes my legs and hands and that hurt more when I get cold too, so. But yeah, I was up all night last night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. My legs was hurting, and it was just like Charlie horses in my calves. And I drink water all day long. Water. I don't drink a lot of pop anymore. And I don't really drink a lot of beer either. I'm maybe 3 or 4, and that's it. Not every day. No. But I might have 1/2 of a pop a day, and that's it. Usually it's just water, and then I put like that. I like True Lemon, and so I put True Lemon in it. No sweetener or anything like that. So just water. So I can't understand why my legs are hurting unless it's like maybe I'm low on potassium or magnesium or something. Maybe I need to get me some bananas. And I know I'm not low on salt because I like salt and I put salt on everything just about. So it's not that. I don't know. And then I'll get low blood sugar and then that'll be bad and I'll have to just start shaking and then. Are you burning your hot dogs?
Yeah, I'm experimenting too.
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
We'll see in a minute.
Oh my goodness, he's doing an experiment. He does some pretty neat stuff. He can cook too. Rich is a good cook. He's a really good cook. When we were dating, he made me a meal when we were dating because he knew I could cook. But he made me a pork tenderloin, and then I don't know how he seasoned. I think it was like the garlic one or whatever. Mashed potatoes, and what was it? Mashed potatoes and corn.
Right.
When you made me dinner when we were dating, it was a pork loin with mashed potatoes and corn and gravy. It was good. And I took the leftovers home with me because they were so good. And even though it was instant mashed potatoes, it was still delicious. And he took it, I mean, it was just so good. He did a really great job cooking it. So, and he makes really good breakfast. I mean, like he can make a really, and I love to make breakfast too, but he makes really good breakfast and I really like it. So. Is it done already? Oh boy. We have one of these, I don't know what the heck it is. It's some kind of pellet thing, and you plug it in, and it has pellets, but it also has a grill, and I have no idea how it works. It's an electric grill, but like it has an electric smoker and stuff. What's that? What's the smoker called?
Pit Boss.
Pit Boss.
pellet
Oh, okay.
grill smoker.
Oh, okay. Oh, you did tortillas. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't do them quite crispy,
Oh,
but
no,
I
no.
wanted to see.
We'll have to do those in the fryer. They're better when we
Oh,
make
yeah.
tortilla chips in the fryer. They're so good. Homemade tortilla chips are better than anything.
Well, and
We did those game night, y'all. If you ever,
Yeah.
if you watched our game night video, we did do those. They were really good.
and the corn tortillas I can't stand, but I like them if you fry them and make tortilla chips.
Oh yeah.
So I wanted to. I just happened to see them
You
when I
know
was
what would
getting.
be good on those? Those that lime salt that Travis carries on in his pocket for his beer. My
Yeah.
cousin carries he carries this little bottle of salt, and it's lime and salt that he puts in his beer. So
Need to be done a little bit more,
yeah. Oh, the chips again, yeah.
but this is a whole lot better than putting street taco stuff on them and eating them uncooked. That plain, that don't work.
Now, see, I like the street tacos with the corn tortillas. That's how you're supposed to eat them. But they're soft. They're not like crispy or anything. They're really soft, and I like them. But there's a lot of places around here, so that
And
have
that's
good
how you're
street
supposed to
tacos.
cook hot dogs.
Hot, burn them.
Yeah, if they still like pinkish, they ain't done.
Nope, they have to be burned. I like them burned.
And if anybody disagrees, I'm sorry.
You're wrong.
Exactly.
Maybe it's a southern thing. I don't know, but we like our shit burnt like that. So
No hot dogs
hot dogs.
and sausages.
Yeah. Now steak. No, steak has to be rare to medium rare. Yeah.
Yeah, steak is medium rare.
Now a hamburger for me, if I eat a cheeseburger, I like it medium well because it's a texture thing. I don't want my hamburger meat mooing at me at all. It's just that texture of it. I want it pretty much done all the way, but not like I don't want it to be shoe leather. But steak, I like it kind of mooing at me. I like my steak pretty medium rare. I would say medium rare is what we like.
And I've been wanting for a number of years, probably about 10 years, to try a steak a way that my parents had mentioned. And I'd seen it someplace on a menu or something at some point, never tried it, but Pittsburgh Rare.
Pittsburgh Rare. That was what Pop ordered that one night when we were out somewhere, or he
Or
was telling us about
They was
it.
telling us about it.
Yeah,
And basically, they almost put like a blackening seasoning on it,
it's like
put it on a 5,000 degree griddle or grill, sear it, flip it, sear it, and done.
it's almost like the blue. It's
And just-
whatever the blue rare or whatever when
Where the-
it's still almost cold on the middle
Yeah.
of it.
I'm still dying to try
No, he can have all that he
that.
wants.
You may just put the pit boss on super high as it'll go and wait.
Try one. Yeah, that one. What's the heck? While you got that going, put me a little fillet on there, mignon, because I can eat that with my teeth. Because I got fancy eating teeth, but they can only eat certain fancy things.
Yeah, expensive as the teeth were. You didn't think you'd get more
Hey,
expensive
I
to eat.
can eat crunchy things, and I like shredded mini wheat cereal.
Mhm.
And I really don't. I don't like milk. I eat them dry, and I eat them one at a time. And yes, they're delicious. Shredded frosted mini wheats, not just the big old stack of hay. No, the little mini wheats with the little white frosting on them. Those are good.
And don't get the multi-meal.
Oh my God, no! Those are awful. They didn't even taste like they had sugar on them. They were
They're little
horrid.
blocks of cardboard shredded up.
That's something I told you. You need to give that shit to the birds. Woo! That was nasty.
And anybody researches foodstuffs, any food item that you have, if you look at the ingredients and it says cellulose,
That's a wood fiber.
that's wood fibers.
And natural seasonings, natural flavoring for vanilla, natural flavoring vanilla, whatever. I believe it's mostly that is beaver butt gland. Now I don't know about you, but I have never looked at a beaver's ass and said, that looks delicious. I want to see if that gland tastes like freaking vanilla. Never in my life have I ever done that. Whoever decided that was a very tasty thing, they need help
Well,
of some sort, because fake vanilla is disgusting. And spend the extra couple dollars and get real vanilla. Honestly, it's so much better. You're baking something and you're gonna want it to taste good. Get real vanilla. Don't get beaver ass. It's just not right. I'm sorry. Just not good.
I was trying to take a bite.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
couldn't.
not.
I'm not sorry. I couldn't help myself. It's beaver ass gland. I just don't know who in the hell. It's just like oysters. I like oysters.
Oysters are
We
raw.
do. We love oysters. He'll eat them raw. Now I like them a little bit steamed, very lightly steamed. But we like oysters. But I want to know who the hell said a glob of snot looked good. Clams, all that. Now clams are good too. We like clams.
Mhm.
Clams are really good too, and shrimp and all that. We like that. I don't like that fried. Excuse me. I don't like it fried shrimp. I like it like grilled or sautéed. Scampi. I like scampi.
Mhm. You like the butter.
I like the butter and garlic. And then I like lobster tail with butter and garlic.
By the way, most of you folks know I work for a cheese company, and I am one of the supervisors at a new distribution center. Our distribution center handles packaging, so the cardboard, the boxes, the plastics that's used for the packaging, the films, and all that stuff.
You like cheese, Creature?
Dry ingredients.
We get it for $1 a pound, buddy.
So non-fat dry milk and some of the other stuff like that, the coloring that's used in some of the cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
Also, on the natural side, so not the processed, not the American processed cheese, which we supply
It is. It's awesome.
70
Sometimes butter
million
too.
or 70 billion pounds a year for the U.S. market on your McDonald's, Burger King, all those cheeseburgers.
They make all the cheese for that.
We supply 80%
And the
of what
Great
you
Value
get
cheese
in restaurants.
too. And Great Value.
But on the natural stuff, the traditional cheddar, Swiss,
That's Great
pepper
Value.
jack slices, shreds, and all that stuff, we supply that to our local plants also. Well, they hit us this week with a new ingredient,
Oh no.
for us anyhow. And our distribution center is split between the cold side, which is the cheese, and what we call the dry side, which is dry ingredients. Well, this new ingredient
My root beer evaporated.
goes in the cooler with our cheese. It is butter in 40-pound blocks.
Oh, I want some butter. We need butter so bad. There's a
We-
butter shortage.
We unloaded a truck today
Mm.
with
Thank you, dear.
42,000 pounds
Wow.
of 40-pound blocks of unsalted butter.
Oh, I see. I use salted butter. I don't care what they say about baking. All these people on food. Oh shit! Don't crack my damn watch, you bastard. All these people on Food Network, and they're like, "Oh, use unsalted butter." Blah 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 blah. Bullshit. Use salted butter, people. The Pioneer woman says salted butter is fine. Pioneer woman didn't go to school to learn how to cook. You know, we all learned how to cook in our own way. Use the salted butter, people. And then if you need to taste it, add more salt. Every butter is different, of course, in their salt adding. So you taste it, then you add more salt to it if you need to, or you don't. Simple. They make such a big deal out of the stupid, oh, use it unsalted butter. Oh, kiss my tuchus. Now, how did that happen again?
And the brand names. Because I guarantee you, like on your sliced cheese or your 8-ounce and 1-pound blocks, you can go to the store and pick 3 different brands, and it's probably the exact
They're
same
all the
cheese on
same.
the exact same line.
Yep.
But a lot of people, it's what brand they trust.
They even make like they call it hot fill cheese, but it's the Velveeta. And
Velveeta.
it's just like the Velveeta. Oh, who is messaging me? Oh no. My phone, my wristwatch is like vibrating. But it's like it went back to that crazy thing to make it look like a watch again, and I didn't want it to do that. Well, shoot, I'll figure it out. I have to download the damn thing, manual on my phone. Like, I don't have enough crap on my phone already. I have to have a few games, you know. Have to have my DoorDash apps, and I have 2 or 3 of them, because you have to have like one to order DoorDash for yourself, because like sometimes I do order DoorDash, and I do tip my driver, thank you very much, even though I don't have delivery fees because I'm a DoorDasher, so I don't have to pay delivery fees, but I make sure I pay extra to make sure that my DoorDasher picks up my shit and my food is taken good care of. Tip your drivers, take care of them, people. They will take care of you. Trust me. And then, what else was I saying? I forgot now. I lost my goddamn train of thought.
The apps on your phone.
Oh, yeah, and then I have to have an app for my dasher to turn on to say, hey, I'm going to dash today. And then I have other dasher for this, and you just have all this. And then, like, they have like Instacart around here and Uber Eats and all that, but it's a waiting list because, like I said, our area is not real big. So in DoorDash area is already very oversaturated here because of us living in the 4 states area. People don't know how to stay in their own area, you know, like Oklahoma. I see a lot of Oklahoma plates over here. And I mean, I understand it's a lot smaller area over there. It really is. So they don't get the orders like they would in Joplin. Unfortunately, they come over and oversaturate our area, then nobody gets any orders. So then when they do get orders over in their area, nobody can take them because there's nobody there. So they'll offer what they call a peak pay. So you can get an extra $2 to $3, sometimes $5 per order if you're over there to take that order. But they all want to come up here from Neosho. They want to come, and Neosho has its own area compared to Joplin. So, and Joplin is a wide area. It's Joplin, Webb City, Carthage, Carl Junction, Galena, Baxter Springs, Kansas, Galena, Kansas, Baxter Springs, Kansas. We go all over, you know. So as long as they tip me good enough, I'll take it wherever they want to go. Except for out in the middle of I-44 looking for that stupid asshole and say, listen to me. I'm going to listen to you while I slit your tires on your damn truck. I'll slit every one of them but one. You leave that one undone, and then the insurance won't pay for it. So if you could have slit somebody's tires, this is a fun fact. Slit 3, not all 4. Only slit 3. You have to slit 3. Then the insurance won't pay for it. Don't know why, how that became a that or anything. It goes on your comprehensive coverage. Just because I used to work for a Good Hands type of insurance company many years ago. I was in Good Hands company, and you learn a lot when you're a claim rep. So yeah. Anyway, fun fact: if you are pissed off at somebody and you're a vindictive type person, I shouldn't tell people this. This is a disclaimer right now to tell you this is all just fun and everything.
This is not a PSA.
This is not a public service announcement. This is just telling you don't do this at home. You know, do your own research on insurance. But back in the day, this is how I'll say it. Back in the day, when you wanted to piss somebody off that pissed you off, you slit 3 tires, not 4. Insurance won't pay for it. Done. I don't know if it works today, but hey. Fun fact: if a deer runs out in front of you, hit the deer. Don't hit a tree. Hitting the deer goes on your comprehensive coverage because it's an act of nature. So, another fun fact: if you're riding behind a semi-truck that carries rocks of some sort, or one that kicks rocks up, never tell your agent the rock hit the ground first before it hit your windshield. It always hit your windshield first. Insurance pays for it then. Fun fact. Comprehensive coverage. I have not done insurance since my son was 2. He's 28 now. So I remember all this. I don't know how, but I do.
The short-term memory's shot, but
Yeah, the
long-term,
short-term
so good.
memory. Yeah, I've had a couple
Oh,
beers.
wait,
I'm
that's
like,
me. I forgot already.
yeah, that's him. That's why he'll say, "Remind me when I get home," and I'm like, "Remind you when you get home because I'm not gonna remember either." So,
Yep.
I was supposed to
Wasn't there
remind
something
you.
today?
Yeah, I
or
was just
yesterday?
getting ready to say I was supposed to remind you about something when you come home today, and I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
I'll think of it in the middle of the night when I'm trying to sleep and my legs are killing me.
Go through the text messages when we get offline.
Yeah, I
It's
have
in
to do
text
that.
messages.
Yeah, I do keep my text messages now. So.
If we remember, oh yeah. Little Miss Auto Delete. Oh, I didn't read it all the way and I deleted it.
Because it's usually the same stuff. Love you, babe. I'll talk to you later.
I'm gonna send her a kiss my backside and see how she responds.
I'll send you lips, big
Did you
old lips coming right at you with a booty on the back. We have 4 people still watching. It's probably really 3 because I'm one on my other channel. But I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. We're just kind of sitting here having fun. And hopefully it will bring up our watch hours and try to get our channel to grow some more with some more, more people. So that would be great. Hey, Mike, I'm glad you're still here, dude. I didn't know that we were that interesting, but I appreciate it. I really do. Y'all, you're going to have to excuse me a minute because I do have to run to the ladies' room.
Root beer done hit bottom. That means I gotta talk to everybody.
Yep. I got to try to get my big ass out of here.
What the hell am I gonna talk about?
I can't get out
Well,
because there's a damn...
the mower?
No.
What, the wood?
Yeah.
What do you mean, that way or this way?
Uh,
Hold on. Excuse us old people. Here,
well, I got it. This stupid ass
which way are
chair.
you trying to go?
Your way.
Okay.
But I don't want to break the chair. Because there's some doggone wood right there. Here, I'm gonna push the table forward just a bit. Woohoo! Earthquake. Because I can't scoot back enough to get
Can you
my...
scoot back that way or this way?
Oh, God. Bless America, my legs stiffed up.
Oh, you're up. Okay, never mind. I see you.
I'm up? You can't tell? I'm that short?
No, the
Yeah, see where that one little piece of wood sticking
Yep.
out there? Pardon me, but I'll be right back. Do you need
anyhow,
anything
I'm not
while
gonna try to show
inside,
you
babe?
off. What?
Do you need anything while I'm inside?
No, you can take this if you want.
Okay,
Just take that. I'll take the lunch stuff later.
okay. I'll box it.
So anyhow, there's a bunch of wood that we're collecting for the remodel on the house. The combination living room, dining room, main room, whatever you want to call it. I've got some more wood work that I'm going to denail and bring home, but everybody's doing all this fancy rustic stuff with pallet wood. Well, the pallet wood I'm collecting is come out of Italy on our robotic forklifts that we're bringing in, and it's all 1x6s or 1x8s that I believe are a full 1 inch thick. If not, they're damn close, and to preserve it through winter and all that, protect it from water and so much. That's the tarp that you can see back there. I cut some of the 4x4 pieces, laid them crossways and stacked it on that, so there's an air barrier underneath, so any moisture that does get there can evaporate easier and help save it for springtime when we're ready to do it. But what I'm gonna do, first step in that room, and the room from failing memory is about a 15 by 30 or 35, I think. I'm gonna take all the drywall out. This house was built in like 1910, And I can't see anything on Carla's phone, so if anybody puts a message, I can't see it from here. Well, I guess I could move it. I'm gonna take all the drywall out. The way the house was originally done, the outlets are about 4 foot off the floor. I don't know that very many of them have ground wires, so I'm going to be running new wiring, so taking drywall off will help with that. But the house also has the original wood lath. Some areas have the plaster and then drywall on top of that. So we've got 3/4 of an inch or more of material on the walls.
Oh, you're fine. I can get around.
I'm going to take all that off
Hello.
so I can lower the outlets to traditional height, 18, 20 inches off the floor.
Hi, Mad Dog. I'm sorry I saw that you were still here. I just had to go. I'm over 50. I have to pee. I got to go.
We're going to drop the outlets to a traditional,
Sorry, I got to get my
closer to
ass
floor
back up
level.
in this chair.
And be able, once we put the wood and stuff up, have the outlets matched up to the face of it, not have to put extensions on outlets. But the way we're going to do it is we're going to
I kind of told him about the corrugated thing a little
combination
bit.
of the roughs on wood and corrugated metal. I'm still deciding if we're going to do the wood on top or the metal on top.
I know, me too.
And the reason I say that is my wood is all 8 foot long.
Yeah.
We have 9 foot
We have 9
ceilings.
foot ceilings, yes.
If we do 3 foot of wood at the bottom, I can get 2 pieces on it at each board. And I can buy 12-inch metal or 12-foot metal.
Yeah.
Rip it straight in half, and that covers the 6 foot above that.
And we
if
can
we
still
do-
put the strip around the top.
Yeah, and the whole thing will
That
finish
would
with
be
wood
awesome.
trim.
Yeah, I think that'd
If
be
we
cool.
do the wood on top, then we get 1 cut per piece at
Ooh,
6
excuse
foot.
me. Yeah, that wouldn't be
The,
sustainable. I think it'd be better to go the bottom.
The corrugated, we could do 3/4 out of a 12 foot.
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's a matter of, do we have enough wood to wrap all the way around at 6 foot, or enough wood to wrap all the way around
And you
at
still had
3
that
foot?
other pallet that you were going to bring
Yeah,
too.
I've got one more
I
that
told
I'm
him
gonna
about it coming
break
from
apart
Italy.
at work. And these pallets aren't traditional pallets. They're probably 20 to 25 1x6 and 1x8s on them. That stack of wood that you see in the background there,
That's what I told him.
2/3 of that is all 1x6 and 1x8.
Mm-hmm.
That came off of 3 pallets.
Yeah.
It might have been 2.
Mike said it sounds great and he can't wait to see it. We should do a vlog on it, as far as like keeping it, each time we do an update to the house, do a
Yeah, we need to do that.
set up a channel just for our remodeling or
Yep.
something.
But redoing some of the electrical, I've got to cut an attic access into the laundry room.
Oh yeah, because the one above our,
The current attic access
it's above the tub.
is approximately 12 inches by 2 foot, 1 foot by 2 foot, maybe 12 by 18.
I mean, a baby could maybe
and it's
get,
above the
maybe
tub itself.
Haley could maybe get up
Yeah.
there. I don't even think Sam could get his shoulders in there.
Our neighbor,
And
kid
he's a
across the
little
street,
guy.
that's one of our adopted kids.
Yep.
Um,
He's skinny, but
he's
broad-shouldered.
real trim build. He argues a lot about being able to work out like crazy but never gain a whole lot of weight or muscle.
He's got a metabolism, that's
But
for
the
sure.
good thing is that he don't have to worry about getting fat like some of us.
No, his dad still isn't either, and he's
His dad's in his 70s and he's still
yeah.
quite trim. He
trim.
probably doesn't weigh 125 pounds. But there's no way I can get into the attic there. If I cut the access into the laundry room,
I can't get my big ass up in there, and I ain't climbing up no damn attic
the
anyway.
the
There's
laundry
birds
room's
and
about
shit up
8
in
by
there.
10, and it's got a sort of built-in shelving unit type of thing with probably 30-inch deep shelves.
Oh yeah, there's stuff on them too. That was here when we.
And the way it's
moved
set
in.
up, the uppermost ones at from say 7 foot to 9 foot, or 7 foot to 9, because it's taller than me quite a bit. I could actually take out the upper shelf, create a seat,
Yeah.
put the attic access above that, and then I just have to have a short
Even
ladder.
around the furnace and the air conditioner that's right there? Good.
Yeah.
What about now,
It has double doors in front of it.
what is the ceiling height? And it seems like the ceilings are higher in there, in the laundry
It could
room.
be 10 foot in there.
It seems like they're about 10,
Again,
10
the
foot.
way the house was originally designed,
Yeah, it's got 2 different foundations on
built
it.
in,
It's
like I
crazy.
said, about 1910 or so,
Yeah,
if I
about
remember right.
1910, I
It's
think.
been added on to twice, from what I can tell by floor levels and the foundation and so on. Our bedroom and the front porch is on the front end of the house. That's an addition. The kitchen and Andrea's room and like a little side room, which is, it has like a built-in desk and stuff. That whole thing was an add-on to the back end.
Well, it's got like cabinets for a pantry.
Yeah.
There's like cabinets on each side and drawers on one
Yeah.
side, and then like a desk with a desk type thing on one side.
Yeah,
and it has
built-in
cabinets
desk on
above
one
it,
side,
yeah.
drawers on the other side.
We just use it for a pantry and like putting potatoes and stuff on there, and
Or for the beer brewing supplies.
yeah, beer blue and my jars for my different herbal medications.
Medical products.
Yes.
And yeah, but it's interesting because that's not quite a flat roof, but it's nearly a flat roof. And I have no idea how they ran electrical into that.
Oh my!
Or how
no.
I'm going to update that any.
You might have to have Cody help with that.
My hope is that I can tell
Cody can't get up there for
the
sure.
well, there's no attic. Hopefully, I can tell the wiring going into it, and come up with a way to split it to more than one circuit. Because there's actually only 2 circuits going to that entire back end of the house,
Oh shit!
and
yeah.
one is tied into part of the living room. The other one, as far as I know, is not tied into anything else.
I
But
don't
like
know.
we have a big flat top griddle type of thing that's almost the size of the stove.
I've cooked on it before on the channel.
Yeah, my folks got that for us, I think 2 Christmases ago.
I want to get a Blackstone though, one of those big ones, but they're
But-
expensive.
If we turn that on in the wintertime,
It pops
we have
the fuses.
the TV stand, entertainment center, whatever you want to call it, that we have has a radiant fireplace in it. If we forget to turn the fireplace off,
Yep.
and we plug in the flat top,
Yeah,
it'll trip the
whole
breaker.
side goes
that
out of
whole
the
side
house.
of the living room goes out.
And I think our bedroom too. I think our bedroom's hooked into that.
Oh, God, I hope not.
Possibly. God, I hope not either, but I just
When
think
we
it
get
might
ready
be.
to do all that, we will be buying some wiring
Do you
ahead
have a
of time.
Blackstone, Mike? Oh, I wish I had one so bad. My cousins all have one, but I'll get one day. But right now I can't cook enough anyway because I'm too busy door dashing. So, like I said, I really just don't cook that much anymore.
Yeah, we've got.
You have 3 of them? Holy crap!
In the back here, we've got the Pit Boss, the pellet smoker grill deal, and then next to that we have a couple of year old charcoal grill that
I
we're
love
getting
charcoal
rid
grills.
of.
I love a charcoal grill.
I got rid of 6 or 7 bags of charcoal.
I also like a smoker that's a natural, like a big barrel. The one I used to
Yeah.
have, my big barrel smoker.
The plan
Yeah.
at some point is to get rid of the charcoal smoker or charcoal grill and put a Blackstone or a generic Blackstone, a wall stone. We'll call it that, a wall stone. We'll put a wall stone next to the
Amazon.
put that next to the Pit Boss and have the flat top and the smoker / pellet grill at the same time.
Oh yeah, heck yeah. We like to smoke different stuff. What did we do recently? We just smoked something that was really
We
good.
did ribs. We did that little brisket.
That little brisket was. You did that, but there
we
was
did the
something.
little pork loin.
That pork loin.
Um,
And then I did a ham in the
forget what
crock
else.
pot the other day, and
Yeah.
it was real. I cooked my ham in a Dr. Pepper, and I put it in the crock pot, and it just shredded. It was so good. And then I made homemade mac and cheese with like white cheddar and really good white cheddar cheese, and with a bechamel sauce.
one of the kids that works for me, he just commented a couple of days back, last weekend maybe,
They all miss my food.
about having smoked a $180 prime rib.
Oh, I made that prime rib.
The
Yeah,
way
but I didn't
Carlos
smoke
cooks
that.
a prime rib, I don't think I would even try to smoke it because there's no way to beat her prime rib.
Oh, I appreciate that, babe.
But
It
yeah,
was good. It was really good.
We've had comments before I transferred to the job that I'm at now. when I worked at the plant, we would when I took over as supervisor last year, we started doing potluck dinners when we would do our
Well, COVID, they took their COVID
yeah,
restrictions
once
off, so
once
they
they
could
got
do
rid
it
of COVID
again.
restrictions, we do potluck dinner on our sanitation nights, and Carla would make dessert, and
Oh, I made mac and cheese one night too, though, and that was
yeah,
all gone.
that
There wasn't
got
none of
wiped
that
out.
left.
But one of the fellas that worked just the other day put a comment that he misses her flan from the potluck dinners. So
I made that a
make,
couple times for him, and then
yeah, she
custard
did.
pies.
One night
and
she did traditional flan, which has the caramel base on the bottom.
then I had chocolate flan.
She did a chocolate flan, and then you did another version of some sort. I forget what it was, because you did 3 different flans the one night. No, you did 3 different custard pies. That's right. You did chocolate flan and regular flan. She did a traditional egg custard pie, a chocolate egg custard pie, and a flan custard pie that had caramel in the bottom. None of it made its way home.
And then I made like an apple tart kind of flan egg, like a bread pudding egg tart thing with apples and stuff, because we had all these apples.
And one of them, she did both brownies and chocolate chip cookie bars.
That's
so like
what Andrea likes.
9 by 13 pans of all of them.
And they're all home. I don't do box stuff. I make them all from scratch.
And this one little girl that worked in the department,
Ooh, I'm freezing.
she,
You have to do this.
I'm gonna go fluff that in a second.
Okay.
She was like jumping up and down for joy one night because she had actually broke 100 pounds. She probably isn't 5 foot tall, and that's how
She's
skinny she is. She's a little tiny thing.
little thing.
She saw the brownies and cookie bars and made a
I made
brownie
something else,
cookie
though,
bar
too.
sandwich.
I had made something else though too that was dessert. I think I did a cherry crunch or something that
Yep.
night too. And then she was just like sitting.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna
she
sit
sat
by the
down at the
desserts, and
dessert
she like
table.
she just like pulled them towards her. Oh, we lost a light.
Which one? This
That
one
one over
dimmed
there.
out some?
It's
Uh-oh.
gone.
Yeah,
It's
it
gone.
is.
We lost the light. I'm so sorry.
There we
Oh,
go.
it's back.
It's back.
It's back.
It probably like timed out.
Oh, it might be. Yeah. So sorry.
That's the best of the 3. And another one of our adopted
want-
kids gave us that.
It keeps going. It must be
Yeah,
running out.
it's
It's
ready
one
to
of
die.
those that you have a USB plug.
Yep.
So that you can. Somebody's doing laundry because I smell like fabric softener or something. I had the dryer going earlier, but that's not my. It's not my laundry scent that I use. He's bluffing the fire, if y'all can't tell. I'm so sorry that you can't see us now, because, hold on, let's see if I can.
Yep. The lights are starting to dim.
Well, and it's just because there are those USB lights. There, that's better. I just switched one over so it would like kind of move over towards us once you get back over here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us and staying on here with us and stuff. That's really cool because it gives us more watch hours, and you know, we can get people to come to the channel. Hopefully they'll see that we're live somehow. And I don't know, I haven't figured out the algorithm yet for YouTube, but you know, we just kind of put a variety of stuff on because we are shenanigans, you know, so we just do a variety of stuff. We especially race cars and those crazy dogs of mine, especially the little bulldog. My little Sophie, she's a little crazy. She's special, as in special. Yeah, she's special. She was the runt of the litter, so she really is kind of dingy. So, but she is the sweetest little thing. She barks at him though all the time because she don't like him because he won't hold her.
She's as
See-
sweet as the worst grapefruit.
She's a sweetheart. She's a doll. She's a sweet little dog. But she barks at him because, see, he was the first one to hold her when she was a puppy. But then she got bigger and he's like, fuck no. And then she farts and stuff. See, she farts a lot. Like, I mean, sometimes, because she'll sit up on my lap. I let her get up on my lap. And she'll sit there, and I'm not kidding you. I'll be having she'll sit with her little, like, here's my lap. Her little face is right here. Little face is right here on my lap. And then I have my arm up on her like this. She's laying with her butt, back here. And all of a sudden you hear this. And I am like, you get the hell down right now. You are, you should be ashamed. And she looks at me like I did it. She looks at me and tries to blame me, this dog. She is rude.
Well, Andrea's dog will sit there and fart and look at you like, what was that?
It scares him because he don't fart that often. Christian doesn't fart as much as Sophie. Sophie farts every day, or she lets up. Bulldogs have a problem with, because they gobble when they eat, and when they drink water, they get in a lot of air. So when they burp, sometimes wet spots come up, like wet, but it's just water, but it's all over. So I'll be glad when the carpet gets pulled up so that we can put wood down and all that. So yeah, dog farts are nasty. They are.
I'm not going to tear the carpet up till we get to springtime.
Yeah. Oh, it's too cold
Just because
right now.
winter, and I'm not ready to put floor down
No,
and insulate it and all
no.
that.
Now by the front door, Christian kind of tore that up one day, and so you can see where there's wood, and it's like squares of wood, not like, it didn't look like laminated floor. It's like actual wood square. Really not, like I said, it was built in 1910, so that might be like the original flooring. If we can keep some of that by the front door, just to and like, keep that, and then put like a metal ring or square or whatever around it to keep that original flooring in the house, I would like to do that as well. Yeah, dog farts. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
And she's an asshole. She really is. She's a little asshole because I just don't know what to do with this dog. She barks. I mean, I'm at home and I make all kinds of noises. She don't bark at me at all. The minute he comes home from work, she will bark at him all damn night long.
Yep.
All he has to do is turn sideways in his chair. I'm like, what the? Sophie, shut up!
And if I have any sort of a package.
Yeah, if you open, like plastic or something, she doesn't like
even,
the sound of it.
Last night, I had pizza. Really overpriced pizza from that restaurant that has the initials that rhyme with pajamas, like PJs.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Yeah, it's takeout pizza. Anyhow.
It wasn't like from 66 now. They have good pizza.
Little cup of like garlic stuff that they give you.
I didn't have no garlic stuff with mine.
Mine did. But anyhow, as I shifted that in the box, because I eat the whole pizza straight out of the box. As I shifted that in the box, she would bark because of the noise it made moving.
Is that what she was barking at last night?
Yes. Yep.
And then Andrea's dog tries to jump up in my bed and eat my food. And I'm like, get the hell out of my bed!
Yeah, the bed's going to get a guardrail.
Something, because he gets dog hair everywhere and I can't. So, yeah. But, we love our dogs, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like my dogs with barbecue sauce and a little sauerkraut. Sometimes ketchup and mustard.
You had that place for dinner tonight? Oh. Woo. I don't know how many of these root beers? This is my third root beer.
Yeah. We got one left in there.
Dog farts, man.
It's
so nice and warm on one side here too.
What's as bad as dog farts is if you have dogs and you have the ability to have large outdoor fires, and the dogs have a couch that they use.
This was our other bulldog, Missy. She had her own couch. She was so spoiled.
The last house that we had in North Carolina was 2-story, had upstairs and downstairs living rooms. We had the upstairs. The downstairs was for the dog and the daughter.
And the kitchen was downstairs, my kitchen, and the laundry room.
Had a really nice kitchen.
I had loved my kitchen. really big
when
kitchen.
at whatever point in time, actually the last two houses in North Carolina
We
both
had
had
big
dual
kitchens.
living rooms.
Yes, we had dual living
they
rooms
both had
in
dual
both.
living
Yes.
rooms. Well, anyhow,
And a
the
basement,
dog,
full basement in the other one
yeah,
before the last.
dog had its own couch.
Yeah,
when it was
Missy had her own couch.
younger and could jump up and down on the couch and all that stuff.
She was 9 when we got her. Hell,
Yeah.
she was 14 when she finally died.
She got
well,
older
we had
where
to put
she
her
couldn't
down.
jump up and down. But anyhow, the first couch was
You drank
fabric,
my root beer.
not pleather or leather or whatnot.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, fabric. Ew.
When we moved to the last house, I created one of my fires.
Well, and I was at a Heart concert.
Yeah, if anybody knows me,
Well, and the beer
I
that you
build
like.
fires.
Well, and he also likes this beer. At the time, he was drinking this. Was it Hurricane?
It was either Hurricane, Cat 5, or Steel Reserve.
Something like that. Steel Reserve is what
Which
I
are
remember the most.
8.1% malt
So,
liquors. But I started up my fire
shit-faced.
to burn all kinds of trash
Mm-hmm.
and put the dog sofa on the fire.
Because I said, burn this son of a bitch. It smells like dog ass.
That was the stinkingest ass fire you will ever come across.
From China, we had to, Tracy
yeah.
and I had to go back out at 4 o'clock in the morning and put the fire out because she had to wake us up.
Yeah, there was tons and tons of toxic Chinese chemicals that went into that fire pit.
Oh, it was bad. Woo, Lord.
At one point,
it
there
was black smoke.
Our fire pit was
Steel
big enough.
Reserve hurts your stomach drinking them. That's what Spicy said. Yeah, they do. That's rot gut beer. That's.
It's great beer if you're on a ride mower doing 5 acres and have to go up and down hill and try to keep your butt cheek.
And all the
gripping
thorns,
onto
all
the
the
mower.
thorns you had to go through. You should have seen.
Yeah,
Oh,
well-
you'll have to tell them about the bar and stuff too. But tell them the bar that you
But
put
yeah,
on the mower.
the fire pit at one point was big enough you could put a queen size mattress on it and not overhang the fire. It would fit a queen size mattress.
It was huge.
But yeah, one spring I missed getting started on mowing when I should have.
Thanks, Mad Dog. Thank you for coming. I hope you come
Thanks,
again
Mad
next
Dog.
time we have another live. I'll post a thing and hopefully you get to come back and
Yeah, we've got to
Visit us
unbox
again.
that A case.
yep.
We still got to try some Russian stuff we've gotten from some
Yeah,
people.
we've got some Russian stuff, and
We've
I've
been
got to
slacking.
send LJ his pate too, because he's been waiting for that. So and Brian Krantz has been waiting on a tray. I've got to send Brian Krantz a tray. So yes, so I've just been slacking myself, and I do apologize, but thank you so much, Mad Dog, and you guys come see us again, okay? Thanks, babe.
But yeah, one spring I was kind of dragging ass on getting out and getting mowing, and we had between half an acre and a full acre of blackberries that just suddenly sprung up and were up to 5 foot tall.
They were ridiculous, but the blackberries were fantastic. I made a great blackberry cobbler.
The mower that we had would cut anything. So I dug through the garage and I found a piece of a bed frame that was, as long as a mattress, a 5 foot piece of angle, and I strapped it to the front bumper of the mower.
A Husqvarna.
Yeah, it was a Husqvarna.
A little Husqvarna, not a big
It was a
Husqvarna.
23 horse, 42 inch cut.
Yeah, but our house was on like almost 9 acres.
Well, we had 8.5 acres, and I
Yeah.
mowed about between 5.5 or so. But yeah, we had almost an acre of blackberries that I mowed.
God.
I still
He had to
have.
get all-terrain tires on the dang mower just to go up
I
and down
put-
the mountain, because we lived in the mountains of North
I
Carolina,
put the
right outside of
tractor
Asheville.
type tires on the back end
Yep.
so that I could get up and down the mountain with it. But we mowed all of the blackberries down and mowed everything.
As long as you kept it mowed, they never come back.
Yeah, if it kept it mowed, it was fine. It actually, when we moved in, the guy had spent the previous 7 years hitting it 2 or 3 times a year with a big John Deere and bush hog.
Yeah, but he wouldn't
And-
consistently mow whatsoever.
When we left North Carolina, there was 5 acres of grass, actual
Yes,
mowable,
actual mowable.
nice
Like
grass.
you could actually even bale it if you let it go a little bit longer for if you had animals, because we actually had a little horse barn. Part of it was usable, part of it was not.
Nope.
And then we had a great big, like, 3-car garage, and that was detached from the house. And it was a beautiful home, although it didn't have heat or air.
Well, it had
It had
we
fireplace
two
heat.
fireplaces. The lower one was
That was better.
Was real small. I put we put a small Vogelsang wood stove inside of it, so that the wood stove projected out about a foot or so.
It was a tiny little fireplace too, though. Little teeny tiny fireplace.
The upstairs fireplace was
Huge.
You could put a 30-inch log inside it, side to side.
Yep.
It was
Well, and it was
between-
probably what, about that high, maybe as high as this table.
yeah, it was
Probably about as high as this table, I would
pretty
say.
much 30-inch wide, 30-inch tall, and
Yep,
24
it was
inch
tall.
deep.
I would sit because we didn't have any other heat in the house, and he worked nights.
Yep.
I would literally sit in front of it and just load it with wood.
And the problem with it though is it was about 12 foot from the front wall of the house that
Yeah, it
was all
wouldn't-
glass,
and
floor
it-
to ceiling.
Well, and it would if it would have faced out into the actual living room.
It didn't face into the living
Yeah.
room and the rest of the house.
If it would have faced that, if it would have faced into the living room where everybody sat, there was a fan that had, to blow it there, but the fan wasn't working anymore. This house was built in the 1950s. It was
Yep.
a post and beam house.
Yep.
It was nothing but glass windows from top to bottom, all the way around the house. And half
Great.
the house was built underground in Andrea's room.
Yeah, it
Oh,
had
excuse
great
me.
views of the property and all that stuff.
We
but
could see Cold Mountain, the movie Cold Mountain. If you guys
Yep.
ever heard the movie Cold Mountain, that is actually a real mountain.
Cold Mountain or Brokeback?
No,
Brokeback was down
no,
on Cold Mountain,
it
wasn't
was
it?
Cold Mountain. It was not Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
No, that was about 2 homosexual cowboys. That was probably fictional.
But they filmed it on Cold Mountain.
No,
didn't
they did not.
Oh.
No. Cold
Okay.
Mountain was an actual movie called Cold Mountain. Nicole Kidman played in it and someone else. And they filmed parts of it in North Carolina on Cold Mountain.
Was it a drama?
Yes.
Okay,
it was a
that
drama.
makes
You
sense
would
now.
have never seen it.
Nope.
I saw parts of it. It wasn't even something I would really, because I don't like that kind of shit either. But yes, Cold Mountain is a really, really good movie. So if you ever get a chance to watch it, parts of that was actually filmed where we used to live. And also there was a show on the Travels Channel called Hillbilly Blood.
Yeah, that's it.
And they also filmed on Cold Mountain.
We knew those guys.
And we knew those guys. We used to hang out with those guys. One of them was a big drug addict. The other one was cool. The long-haired dude was cool, but
I can't remember his name. The other one was named Eugene Ronkus.
Eugene had a problem with pain pills, but he got hurt real bad too.
Yeah,
But he had a lot of problems, and his wife was crazy.
And we
as shit.
we have a knife that he handmade
Thank
too.
you, Jess. Hey, I've got your stuff. I mailed it out this afternoon, okay? Jessica likes our fire. You guys have a fire pit too, don't you? I think yours is round though, isn't it? Yay.
This one's going to get remodeled a little bit too.
Yeah, we've got the top part of it is all kind of melted out and stuff.
I don't like little fires, so
No,
the
we
top
like
is
big
kind of burned
fires.
apart.
Gas. Oh, yours is gas? You have a gas one? Oh my.
Like Patty and Steve used to have.
Yeah, like
something
Patty
that,
and
yeah.
Steve had. Yes,
We
our
had
friends.
friends that had one that
Yes.
was,
Oh, that was so warm too. Oh my
you know,
goodness.
not quite table height. It was like a.
And it had all the rocks and stuff in
Yeah,
it, and
like
it
a-
would light and go all
It was
the way
like
around
the
it.
height of an end table, maybe. You could sit around it though, put your feet up on
Oh,
the
it
edge.
has.
and that sort of
It's
thing.
got a glass fire table. Ooh, that's neat. Well, I can't wait to see that when we come visit. So yeah, we're gonna have to make some s'mores or something. I'm having root beer, by the way. This is Barg's root beer.
Barb's.
Barb's? Is it Barb's?
You said Barb's earlier.
No, it's Barg's.
Bark. I thought it was Barks with a Q.
It is Barg's. Oh, I thought that's how you pronounced it. That's how they pronounce it in the commercials.
Barks. Like Barks has bite.
Oh, maybe that's it. My bad.
Boy,
So sorry.
there goes that hearing.
No, it's not my hearing. I just don't know all this. I'm technically challenged and all that stuff. I don't really drink root beer that much. This is diet anyway, so
Yeah,
I have
Barks
to
has
drink
bite.
diet.
That was, God, 20 years worth of that commercial.
Hmm.
I don't even know if they, do they still make it?
Oh yeah, they have it at Dollar General, I think.
Oh.
Unless it's like A&W. They used to have a little place in Joplin called dog and suds, and they used to have all these different size A&W root beer mugs. Jessica, I don't know if mom and dad still have them, but they had these damn little glass mugs, and they was root beer mugs, and we used to go and we would kind of slip one in the car, sorta.
We got Longhorn glass that way, don't we?
Yeah, we did. I have one. No, we bought that one.
Yeah, we bought
got
that
the
one. 66, the Guinness.
the Guinness glass from.
Yeah, I've
yeah.
got
Oh,
one
shh.
Guinness.
I'm friends with someone on YouTube. We got that through a friend on eBay. That Guinness glass. That's how we got that.
And we
Guinness
did
glass.
order a couple, 3 or 4
Excuse me.
Christmases ago, or birthdays. We got our son Andrew a 6-pack.
He got a whole
of
6-pack of Guinness glasses. Yes. And then we got ones that have like Larry the Cable Guy on them
Yeah,
or
get her
something.
done.
Get her done ones, and
we got
then
Longhorn Guinness.
and then we have martini ones that we got from Shirley's after it burnt down. We went in and we cleaned them up
There's
and stuff.
a
And
neighborhood bar called Shirley's. It
No,
caught fire
yeah,
one
they were
time.
martini glasses. So I
And,
have those. They're really. And then we have some wine glasses that are really nice.
Yeah, we
Hi, Brian.
the place caught fire in the morning after work. Me and a bunch of us sat
Your
around
chili
drank beer
looked
and stuff.
delicious, by the way.
And one of our adopted kids, me and him,
Cody.
like closed the place up for him. We went
Yeah,
and
they like
got wood
boarded
from
it
both
up
our
and
houses,
stuff.
got the impact guns, and covered, closed the place up. And but when we did, I went ahead and grabbed 2 martini glasses so we'd have a souvenir. And then the big bottle openers that they use, they're probably that big.
Oh, like for
Inch and inch
opening
and a
all
half
the beers.
by 7 or 8
Yeah.
inches. I've got those actually in the shed someplace.
Oh,
Most everything in my
also
shed
I
is in the
collect
shed
pint
someplace.
glasses from bars. So if you run across one, you know, wink, wink. Oh, the Longhorn pint glasses
Yeah.
from bars. They collect them. Jessica and Brian.
Oh.
So if we know of anyone, because we have the one from Longhorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could come across a few more for you. I'm sure we could figure that out. No problem. I bet 66 we could have a bunch of them.
I don't know if they have any of their own stuff anymore, really.
Well, the only reason I don't know is because I don't drink rum and Diet Cokes anymore. I just drink beer.
Yeah. Well, even like,
But Fridays is $2 whales.
but they used to have keychains and license plates and T-shirts and all that stuff. I don't know that they have any of that anymore.
I like shot glasses. Anytime Rich and
That's
I would
what we
go,
collect.
we always collect shot glasses. So anytime we would go somewhere, we would buy a shot glass, any state or whatever. And then one of my friends went to, Margaritaville, Jen that did the Dollar General that I used to work at. She got me one with my name on it that said Margaritaville and stuff from Florida. I think it was Florida. And then,
West.
yeah, Key West, that's right.
Margaritaville.
Yep, that was right. And then they closed all the rest of them down. So, but yeah, Jess, if I find some more pints, I might have a couple more around too, I'm sure. Ooh, it was fire, so good, even better now. Oh yeah, it's always better the next day. Especially like spaghetti too. This is what I'm gonna make tomorrow, and I want to know if this sounds good to you, Jess, okay, and Brian. So I'm gonna get my crock pot ready, and I'm going to make on the bottom layer, spray it real good. On the bottom layer, I'm gonna mix up like meatloaf stuff. Like if you're making a meatloaf with onions,
and we got the
garlic.
real lean ground beef.
Yeah, real lean ground beef, onions, garlic, tomato sauce or barbecue sauce, whatever. I want to do like a barbecue meatloaf with all that stuff in it, but I want to line the bottom part of it, and then take cheddar cheese slices, real cheddar cheese slices, put them in, and then cover it like that. No bacon because he won't eat bacon. And then cook that in my crock pot all day with a barbecue brown sugar sauce that I'm gonna make from scratch and put over the top of that. Does that sound like it would be really good in the crock pot? And then you cut it open and all this cheese just oozes out. Or I could bake it in the oven when I get home from work tomorrow, like at 3 or 4, because he doesn't get off work till 6. I think baking would be better, in my opinion.
Get it ready ahead and then bake
He's
it.
not a meatloaf fan? Oh my God. Brian. What about, have you ever had shepherd's pie? Shepherd's pie is really good. I bet you would probably like that.
Brian, if I didn't like you, I'd call you a
I
communist.
bet Mom and you would like it, Jessica, definitely. Especially if it had bacon on it too, but he wanted a bacon.
No, cannot eat bacon, period.
Well, let's see. Red Dog Saloon and oh, when you guys went on your cruise, yes, I would love to see that. That's so cool. He will eat shepherd's pie. Oh, you make it in the crock pot too? I've made that in the, oh, it's so good. You know what? I could even make that tomorrow too, but I'm thinking that barbecue thing sounds really good.
Mm-hmm.
But I have another thing of meat. I can do a shepherd's pie the next time, so that sounds good. And you'll have to give me that recipe for the crock pot because, yes. Anything that I can get ready before I go to work, fantastic. I did a ham the other day and I cooked it in a Dr. Pepper and then it just like shredded. And then so the sweetness of the Dr. Pepper and then the saltiness of the ham was just so good. And then I made a white sharp cheddar and regular orange sharp cheddar macaroni and cheese with a bechamel sauce and then some green beans or whatever for dinner the other night. So it was really good. I know, shepherd's pie, IMP. Oh my God, that's one of my favorites, Mike. It's so good. Yeah, I like to cook. I just haven't got to cook recently very much, so. Oh, I'm trying to be fancy. I'm gonna be bougie, girl. Shit. It's a bougie dinner. Whatever that means. I always hear people say bougie all the time. I think it's hilarious. It's such a cute word. He's getting the fire all fluffed up. My bad. I've only had 3.5 beers.
3.5 root beers.
Root beer.
Yeah, I'm trying to do it without taking the lid off because
It's okay. It's fluffed up. You're just gonna like set yourself on fire. That's a fire. That's a fire. Just rolling around a little bit. Rolling
the
around.
first time.
Ooh, Lord. Hey, if you set my hair on fire, I'm gonna be looking like Michael Jackson with a goddamn bald spot up on the top.
I thought it was Richard Pryor.
No, he set his face on fire from cocaine. He was speedballing and setting that shit on fire. I have no idea how that works. I have never done cocaine in my life ever.
Nope.
I like the green natural herbal stuff, but that's it. I don't mess with that other. No, thank you. No pills, none of that crap. No, thank you. I got you, LOL and Jessica. Oh my Lord, you should be here. We could be doing "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" all night. I talked to Andrew yesterday and told him how I told you guys how I teased him about my name is George Nielsen and not Babyface. You like the smell of it? You don't like you don't like the. I don't smoke it myself. I just like I make capsules or I make tincture. Every now and then I might make some brownies or butter and make gummies or something. But I just don't like the extra calories. So I just take coconut oil and make my stuff and put it in a capsule and I'm good to go. Or I make some tincture with Everclear and throw it in my coffee and yeah, we're good. So I'm a little crossfaded right at the moment, so because I had some of my meds in here, but Rich made me cover it up because the doggone ashes were coming over here. So anyway, that's my pain medicine is my herbal. Can't take pills in that, I'm allergic. So you like the smell? Oh, you're just kidding, Mike? Now, come on now. Don't bullshit a bullshitter. No, I just playing. So, crazy. How is the doggy? Is she feeling better since she was sick with the kennel cough? She or he? I think it's a he. I'm so sorry if I can't remember doggies. I'm so awful with names anyway. Oh, the white stuff. I've never smelled that before. I have no clue. Don't want to know. Because I can't even stand water getting up my nose. I couldn't even imagine somebody just snorting. What is up with that? Why? Why would you do that? Ew. It's the same with needles. I mean, I have tattoos. That's fine. But you try to stick me with an IV. I'm a horrible stick. Yeah, it takes a lot. I used to have a port for when I used to have to take, I had to take like Humira type medications, biologic medications for rheumatoid arthritis, but they stroked me out, so I quit taking them. But I used to have a port for it because they could just never find a vein. And when I went to have my port put in, they couldn't find a vein to knock me out to put the port in. So they had me on a table, took the table and leaned it this way and went through my jugular to set an IV to knock me out, and it scared me to death. But I woke up with the port. Now, when they went to take my port out, they just pull it out. They just, cut you a little bit, freeze you, whatever, you're gone. So I'm glad she's better, honey. That's awesome. I wonder what caused her to get, was there other dogs that were sick? Because I know, like, they said dog flu, like, people were transferring dog flu with people flu and dog flu and stuff, like you could give your dog the flu this year. And I was like, oh, because I didn't want our dogs to get the flu. Hey, Smitty, how are you? It's good to see you, honey, all the way from Canada. Woohoo! Smitty's awesome. I hope you guys check out his channel. He is so cool. He's very cool to watch. He's a nice dude. So is Mike Creasure Reviews. Let's see who else is on here. Miss Marilyn, I don't think she does reviews though. Mad Dog, what is Mad Dog's thing? Mad Dog, because he has a special number. Spicy Tuna Rolls, please look at his channel. And Mad Dog 346, look at his channel. Booger Butt and Booger Butt, look at their channel. Let's see, I gotta go way back up here. Thanos, that was Santa Claus, and now he's changed his name, or he, she, or our non-binary friend. Could be Thanos. Check out their channel I don't know if they have a channel or not. Nation.MRE Finds, that is our friend Kenneth. Check out Kenneth's channel. And if I remember, because I'm not really good at it, I will try to put a link down to everyone's channel in the bottom of the description.
And if you remember,
Smitty's on. Say hi to Smitty. Oh,
hi, Smitty.
You'll have to. I'm almost out. Somebody made my root beer. I'm having root beer, Smitty. Smitty's all the way from Canada.
Oh crap!
Yeah, he's cool. He does some really cool ration reviews as well. So I'll try to put everybody's links down. I'm drinking root beer, and sometimes when they evaporate really fast, I can't remember shit. So I have that CRS disease. So, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I got CRS, CHS, CSS. Can't hear shit, can't remember shit, can't smell shit.
Can't stand shit.
I guess there's two CSSs, can't smell or see.
Yeah, he can't.
Yeah.
He's a special kind of person.
I was going to tell you.
I think I broke my wrist on that guy's goddamn truck.
If you remind me tomorrow, I'll check with the old timers about MREs at the caves.
Oh yes, ask about so there's a place in Carthage that different companies store stuff down in these caves.
They have them in Springfield too.
In Springfield too, and in Springfield.
Cold
in
zone.
Missouri, and then in Carthage, Missouri, they have these caves. Missouri has lots of caves. Anywho, you can drive semis down in these caves, and like they store cheeses and all kinds of stuff. Not
All
anymore
kinds of
for
stuff.
his
Well,
company.
we're
they're-
working our way out of them.
They're working their way out of getting it because they're starting to, the caves are starting to leak now, and they're not staying at consistent temperature sometimes and all that. But from my uncle, who said he was a Marine, he is a Vietnam vet, and he was a Marine, and he said that there is all kinds of military stuff down in these caves from like World War II and Vietnam and all that. So we're gonna ask some old timers that drive their trucks and stuff down into these caves to see what we can find out and see who we might could contact, if anyone, that we might could go down and find a way to maybe finagle some.
Or if I can get hooked up with one of the guys that are part of the caves.
Yeah, maybe he can snag something, something he could maybe get permission to have us try or look at, or, I think that would be kind of cool. So
Because all the caves,
cheese and
any
caves are
natural
good,
cave-
Smitty. They're gonna be.
any natural cave is 60, 65 or colder.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't, for certain things, it doesn't need any refrigeration or anything else.
Yeah, the cheese is actually really good. And the company that he works for is worldwide. And they're like the fifth biggest,
We're the 19th largest across the world
19th largest
dairy company.
dairy company across the world. And they offered the employees, that they are employee owned,
Yep.
and they offered the employees $1 a pound for cheese, butter. Sometimes we get freebies that are yogurts because they phyllo dough. What's the
Oh,
other
that's
dough?
been great. Phyllo dough and pizza crust.
Pizza crust, all kinds of
That are made in
European
Europe.
pizza crusts. Like, so they get all these extra freebie stuff all the time, which is so neat. We haven't got to have it in a while, but he doesn't work at the plant anymore.
Yeah.
He's at the distribution center, so they don't have a cheese store over there, which they should.
Mhm.
But he has to go to the other one.
And
So.
the problem with
Oh, Smitty, I tell you, I love it. I can just smell the cheese, and I literally will gain 10 pounds. Look, I am not a small
But
lady.
I will tell you one
Sassy.
thing. The hot fill type stuff.
It's like hot
The
fill is like
what we
Velveeta.
call hot fill, the Velveeta type stuff, and the American pasteurized processed cheese, like Kraft and Kraft Deli Deluxe,
That's my favorite, Deli Deluxe.
gross.
Well, I like cheddar too.
They all contain an enzyme,
Mm-hmm.
and some of the Swiss
Ooh, I
that are
love Swiss
processed
cheese.
like that.
Her body.
I like the natural Swiss, not the processed.
Her body is better.
But all of those have enzymes that are part of the
Hi,
flavoring.
Brian!
The enzymes
Yes,
stink to holy hell.
we live next to the main road, going through one of the main roads, 171, going through
Web City.
Web City, and literally we're a block away, so you can hear the trucks and people speeding through. And
Yep.
I'll have to do a picture of me or a video of me going through there, because we have a really neat thing called the praying hands, and it's a huge thing on the side of the road that's way, like, it looks like it's on a mountain, but they built it up like that. But I'll have to do a video on that. So and we'll find out about the praying hands.
But yeah, this enzyme that they put in that processed stuff, if you think
Wasn't it
of,
vegan?
huh?
Wasn't it vegan or something?
No.
No, this is
But-
something new. Okay.
If you think of, you go to Little Caesars, Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, and you get the little packets of the really stanky Parmesan stuff that just stinks. Yeah, that's what the enzyme smells like.
We were already talking about beaver butt gland, and I'm sorry that you missed that about the beaver butt gland, but I just wanted to reiterate that if you ever get fake vanilla, that is beaver ass gland. And I just want you to know that I would never in my life lick a beaver's ass to say, hey, that tastes like vanilla. Just saying. I don't know who would have ever said that was good. But I just wanted to recap what Brian and Jessica and Smitty missed. And we were talking about beaver ass gland and how people might have said that was delicious. I have no idea.
Oysters, yes.
Oysters we like, but who sat there and said this glob of snot tastes delicious? I like oysters. But I like mine steamed a little bit. He likes his raw as hell. But yeah, so.
I mean, but if you think about humans, who was the first human to think, I'm going to kill this animal and eat
Do you ever
it?
get the ghost pepper cheese? Yes, we do. It's the shredded one. In fact, I'm going to put some in my meatloaf tomorrow too with the cheddar cheese. It's so good.
Yeah, we've got a shredded, it's actually a triple habanero, serrano, and ghost pepper, if I remember
If you
right.
want some, we'll bring it. They're going to be around here Friday and Saturday, we could try to see if we could run by.
If I can get to the cheese store.
Yeah, if we can get to the cheese store, maybe we can run by and get some for y'all. Because I know they would like that. Some poor. What's in Oregon? What happened in Oregon? Holy crap! I'm missing all this stuff.
What?
Oh, you did an oyster shot for your 33rd birthday. Did it have alcohol in it too, or just an oyster and hot sauce? Like, I would like that. I would think it was good because I like the oyster. Like, we would let them soak in the butter after they're lightly steamed, and I mean very lightly, barely cooked. And we'd put them in the butter, and the butter was warm, so it's going to cook them a little bit more. And then we would have crackers, and then we would have the shrimp sauce or whatever.
Yeah, cocktail sauce.
Cocktail sauce, and
with
then
just a tiny bit of horseradish.
tiny bit of horseradish. Now I like horseradish. He does not. But we would you take your cracker, you put your big ass oyster on there, and then you put your shit on the top of it, and you make sure you have that extra butter on there, and you just suck it all down and eat it, and it is so good. Like the first one I ate, the first time I ever tried it, I was like, I don't know about this, and then I kept chewing on it. I was like, no, this is pretty good. So I said, you know what? I think I want to try another one, and I was hooked. So
Yeah,
as long
eat
as
all my damn oysters.
as long as they're lightly steamed, I'll eat them. If they're raw, no, I will not.
Same for clams, lightly steamed clams.
Yeah, lightly steamed clams too. Yes.
And I had never thought of trying the clam steamed.
Oh, it was like a Bloody Mary oyster in it. Ooh, I bet that was good. I like Bloody Marys.
I don't like Bloody Marys.
When Rich and I went on our 10-year anniversary cruise, we went on Norwegian Cruise Lines, and it was that Grammy cruise I told you about. So we got to meet Hart. Well, I did. I got to meet Hart, and then they had like the Indigo Girls and Alison Krauss, and who else was on there?
I don't know.
Oh, she's a really good too.
Some singers.
A bunch of it was all ladies though. Anyway, we were on that cruise, and I drank Bloody Marys in the morning time because you have to have that for a hangover. But they were so salty. Like when we left the cruise, my ankles were so swollen from all the food. The food was fantastic, but the food is so salty. Who's the beaver state? Oregon's the beavers. Well, Jeff Foxworthy said that somebody got their nipple bit off by a damn beaver.
Is that root beer empty?
Almost got there because
You might be a redneck if your nipple gets bit off by a beaver.
well, but what happened was the guy hit the beaver and it landed on the side of the road, and the guy went over there and said, hey, this beaver is great. There's nothing, it's okay. And nothing is wrong with it. Well, apparently nothing, according to Jeff Foxworthy, woke up the beaver and he bit that old dude's nip right off. Now, I have to tell you, I'm a big girl. That would hurt. That's just not right. And who in the hell is going to go and look at a beaver? I mean, no.
You might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck. I bet Brian, I bet you'd be looking at that beaver, wouldn't you? You'd be out there going, I wonder if he's playing possum. That beaver playing possum.
The ones we used to catch in North Carolina didn't
you
play
have-
possum.
Oh, well, no, they tried to. We had chickens in North Carolina. We had like what, like 30 chickens.
We're 27.
27, and we also had a freaking turkey.
Okay. Drumstick.
His name was well, we named him Drumstick. And all I can say is he was flipping delicious when
Yep.
I cooked him up in that big old ass pan. The pan wasn't even big enough for him, but it was good.
He lived for 16 weeks and weighed 25 pounds after he was feathered and gutted.
Bye, Mike. I hope you have a great night, hon. Thank you for
Mike,
hanging
have a
out
good
with
night.
us.
Thanks for coming by. Pepsi to you.
Root beer. So no need for the hot cheese. Just curious, since a friend used to put it on a pizza. He put, ew, what kind of cheese did he put? Yes, they do screw up duck blinds. You are correct. I watched Duck Dynasty. I know. Mr. Phil don't like no beavers. Well, he likes one beaver, and that's it. And
Now, that ain't right.
And I ain't gonna go there with
It's
that.
a family channel.
This is a family channel, but I'm just saying he don't like nothing to do with
He
that.
likes a little honey on his biscuits,
He likes
or the
some-
gravy on the biscuits.
No,
I
he
forget.
likes the honey on the biscuits. Honey on the biscuits. So, yeah, they do mess up. I've never been duck hunting before, but I've had duck, and to me, the duck breast that I had, it tasted like steak, and I thought it was really good. In fact, we had it at the Magic Noodle place or something. I'm gonna have to go pee again. Damn it.
Oh boy, that means I gotta talk to people.
Yes.
You know I don't like talking to people.
Well, that's tough. Tough titty, said the kitty. Drink sour milk. God damn.
Yep,
Well, I got to get my big ass up first.
I should have goosed you.
Well, why in the hell didn't you help me up then? Jesus. You're supposed to goose me.
Are you off camera?
No.
Darn.
No. All right, I gotta go pee. I'll be back, y'all.
Okay, let's see what's on here. Beavers for earmuffs. Yeah, I got that. That could be taken sideways. I'm not going to say anything. Carla needs to come back. I'll say the wrong things. So who's still on here? Spicy tuna rolls, Brian and Jessica. And then Carla. Pictures Carla's got running well behind what I'm looking at. Yeah, she does. That's you know, some people practice a second language, Spanish or French or whatever. Yeah, Carla practiced a second one. Sailor, truck driver, a couple of those different dialects maybe. And the more root beer she drinks, the more vocal. I'm trying to figure out how to tell how far behind this video is that she's got. Let's see, I'm gonna do an experiment. Her phone says 8:42, and I'm passing my hand in front of her phone in the camera view. I guess that was about 4 times, and taking a sip. And see how long that takes. I know there's a reverse cowboy, and there goes the hand in front. Her phone has switched to 8:43. The videos are probably 45 seconds to a minute behind.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah,
I wonder why.
maybe that glitch it had earlier.
Oh, it might be. It's all right.
We had a glitch earlier where it lost connection and then like
Yeah,
picked right back up.
we didn't like realize it. It may have been going on for a couple minutes. Whew. What's going on in the chat?
A ninja. Hang on, I lost my place. Opposite of a cowboy is a ninja.
Do what now?
I'm not sure.
Oh my goodness.
That's something younger people understand. I don't understand it. I know there's something called a reverse cowboy, but that's not for family channels.
Oh my God, you're disgusting.
What?
Okay, Brian, I'm sorry, but I didn't understand that one. Okay. So a cowboy says, yeehaw. A ninja says, ee-yaw.
Okay, I got it now.
I'm sorry if you can't see me all the way. I had to go potty. Like I said, when you're over 50, whew, Lord have mercy. So, we still got 4 people, well 3 really, because I'm one of them that's in the chat because I'm on my other channel. My
Spicy tuna roll, Brian and Jessica. Whoa.
Sweet! And myself. I'm have another channel that I'm gonna do for door dashing. So, and then once we start remodeling our house, we want to do a vlog on it.
Oh, that's hot.
So I don't know if we want to keep it on Stanton Shenanigans or should we start another channel just for like DIY doing your house or just the progress of doing our house or something like that. So we'll see. You thought you were going to draw pictures for us, Mike, please. Or Brian, please.
The way I am with my hands, it might be D-I-uh-oh with the Stantons.
Oh, jeez. Brian said he thought he was going to have to draw pictures for us about that. Yeah. We don't want a picture. I don't want a visual.
This is a family channel, Brian.
That's right, Brian. Now come on. I have to call Mama. Call Mama C up. She'll be like, "What in the world?"
That damn Carla's contributing again.
Oh my Lord, I'll get in trouble. Jessica, do you remember about the Mike's Hard Lemonade or something freaking cap that you had? I got in trouble for that. Duct tape and WD-40 is all you need for DIY. You are correct, sir.
Zip ties.
Zip tie. Oh yeah, zip ties. And a little thing to clip them zip ties with. But yeah, apparently Jessica had a
Right there.
cap
Richard.
from a Mike's Hard Lemonade or something from our, oops, yes she does. And that was before I met Rich, and John and I just kind of stayed drunk, our cousin John and I just kind of stayed drunk the whole freaking reunion because somebody was with us.
Your mother was there.
I wasn't going to say.
Oh. Well, that's a good reason to drink. I mean.
Still is. Anywho. Anyway, so Jessica had a Sonic cup. And she said, "Hey, sis, didn't you say, hey, sis, if I put this in the cup," or I might have even said, "Hey, if you want to put this in your cup, ain't nobody going to know." It might have been me saying, "Do you want one?" So probably was like, "Hey, I'm going to contribute to you being 17 and I get in trouble." Oh, yeah, ask Mom. Ralph was mad. Dad was pissed off about it. He never said nothing to me. Only Mom did. Dad didn't say nothing. So he told her and then she told me. So, yeah.
Oh, one of our adopted sons
Bubba's going to the bathroom.
has discovered that if you go to Casey's and
Yes,
you get
I will say that you are.
you get the styrofoam cup, certain 20-ounce beers will slide right down inside of it, and then you can put the straw for your Sonic cup inside, or not Sonic, Casey's cup.
Casey's cup, yep.
You can put the straw down in your beer, and it looks like you're having a Casey soda.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This is very true. Very, very true. Yeah, I think Christian is finally done going.
Good.
He was whining and whining, and she says, well, I think he's just upset because you guys are. I'm like, no, it's almost 9, and he needs to go potty and whatever else. Let him go. Oh, excuse me. Boy, I tell you what, this root beer is so carbonated. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, Andrea thinks the dog's timetable for taking a crap is when it's convenient for her to take him out. Otherwise, he doesn't need to go.
Pretty much. Where are the pups? Well, Christian is, she has a Sonic cup right now. You better go check it, Brian. Make sure there ain't nothing specific in there. Any suspicious shit going on.
I know her sister. That's very likely it could be.
No, now. Jessica's an angel. Leave her alone. Now, Christian just went inside. He goes out on a run. Like we put him on a little hook and he runs down the steps on the side of the house over here and does his business. Sophie, on the other hand, she is not good at going up and down the stairs. She can in the back, but not in the front. Because it's a long drop off and she's kind of dingy. So she is trained to go in a box in the house like a cat, but she has piddle pads and stuff. And we, keep that cleaned up and everything, obviously. But she will go pee-pee outside. She just doesn't like to do her other stuff outside. So you have to make sure that gets flushed down right away.
She doesn't like the grass tickling
She doesn't
her
like
dainties.
she doesn't like her dainties tickled by the grass. It bothers her.
How would you feel if the grass tickled your dainties?
I don't care.
I don't know.
You have a different
My
kind of
dainty's
dainty.
getting tickled. I'll be happy.
I've never had a piece of grass tickle my dainties, but who knows? I might like it. I don't know. Red Bull and vodka. Ooh, Lord. That's a Vegas bomb. Eh. Ooh. I can't do vodka no more. Oh, and one of those bottles of alcohol that we brought home, because I still have them in the bags. I just got to have him build me a shelf for them. Because, of course, we're not going to drink them. They're old as hell. But there's a freaking tequila bottle, and I kid you not, and I'm sure you probably saw it. It has a freaking worm in it.
There's more than one.
No, the other
I
one
think
was
there was two.
Goldschlager.
Oh, that's right.
That was
the gold.
Goldschlager, and you could see the gold in it. And I was like, oh my God, this has a dang worm in it. Because like years ago, and Andrea's like, why does it, how did the worm get in there?
I know how the worm
and
was
I'm
in
like,
there.
yeah, party. It's a party with the Vegas bomb. But yeah, I was like, ew, I don't think I want the worm. No,
I
thank
know they
you.
put worms in
Uh-oh, somebody's light turned on.
tequila. It was on
Yeah.
the
Oh, our neighbors. It was our neighbor's yard over there.
front yard.
Yeah, that one turned on. Yeah, it's a party right now, so. Are you guys off tomorrow and stuff? You guys, because it's usually pretty late for y'all. Oh, Brian says hey. She's saying hi back. Show him your hat. They didn't get to see your hat. Put it up to the
Oh, boy,
camera.
here we go again.
She's got to put her new hat up to the camera that she just got today from Amazon or something.
The hat, not the camera.
Not the camera, the hat, yeah.
Our root beer storage device is empty.
Oh my gosh.
Special root beer.
It is Barks.
To Smokey the Bear hat.
And then she has her dinosaur hat.
Dad doesn't like being blinded by the light.
Well, I know, but it's like, okay. I think your camera like slipped or something because I think I can only be, I don't know what happened. Can you guys see like my whole face or no?
Hold on, Andrea. I'll get it. Go past me.
They can
Oh,
see
you work tomorrow, but Jessica's off. Oh,
They
you-
can see all of you.
Oh,
and a
she
little
likes
bit of
your hat.
Dad.
Well, I'm not worried about me,
Oh, he loves your hat.
but we were
Cool
doing
hat.
the MREs earlier. That's why it was down more.
They can see all of Mom.
Okay, that's cool. It's cool. It's cool, babe. No problem. It's cool. It's cool. So, now do you have to go to the office tomorrow, Brian, or do you go to the office, or like when you work in your office at home, or and like do you have to take phone calls? Are you supervisor? Crap like that. I used to work for Humana, and I absolutely hated talking to people on the phone because I'd always have to talk to these poor old people that their medication would never be covered. And I'm like, well, let's look up on the website who makes the medication and let's see if they can actually, you know, like AstraZeneca or whatever, hashtag not a sponsor, but, you know, somebody that could, they always tell you if you don't make enough money or whatever, they can always help you, or you could get free prescriptions or whatever. So I would help them with that. But a lot of times that would never work out for them. Because they already had Medicare and Medicaid, but they didn't have a prescription drug coverage. And if you don't get a prescription drug coverage when you first sign up for Medicare, you will be penalized every year, no matter how many years you have it for. Even if you get it, you will be penalized. It's like $2 a month or something. I don't know, it's a lot. But always sign up for the drug coverage for your Medicare, because otherwise it's something that our government does to penalize you through Social Security and crap like that. So, oh, so you do in-office, on-site. Oh, cool.
I used to usually just do transfers between one bank account to a different.
Yeah,
bank
I just never. I worked for insurance. I worked for Allstate Insurance, or in the good hands of Allstate, and I was a claim rep for them for a few years, and then I worked for Humana and that, and it was harder working for Allstate because I used to take death claims. I used to do like.
Why'd you make it depressing?
Oh, it was just like, you know, it wasn't necessarily death claims, all of them were not, but I would do, like, if someone's house caught on fire, I'd have to do emergency claims, or if there was a huge wreck and there was a fatality, unfortunately. So
I had to deal with
Yeah.
a lot of old people who didn't know how to use the internet.
Were some of them near death? Like, he's dying, but he won't go. Can you help?
no, I never had any people like that. They're not assholes like you.
What?
You know what?
And
I
had
think you
one-
were so inappropriate.
I had one dude. I worked for an online only bank, right?
You're the one that's cursing on
I know, I
YouTube.
don't care. That's why I'm laughing at you.
It was an online only bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
This dude told me that he doesn't use a computer or a phone more other than a landline or anything like that. When I offered to
How
go
did
through
he
the
get his-
website with him,
How did he get his bank account then if he didn't?
you can sign up over the phone. And
Oh, but he just doesn't
he
go
did
online. and that,
Literally
okay.
everything over the phone, even though that would take him hours at a time to do something as simple as just check his balance.
Oh my goodness gracious.
But it would take him 30 seconds, even with like mid-range signal,
Mhm.
if he used the website or the app.
Oh wow, crazy. What kind of project are you doing, Brian? Or are you allowed to say anything about it? Just got to make sure, because, you know, we don't want nobody to get in trouble.
I want people to get in trouble. It's funny.
It is not. You do not want Mr. Brian to get in trouble. He is your uncle.
Not him, but people in general. It's funny.
No, we don't wish that upon people.
Just a little trouble. Just a little, oh, you're not supposed to do that.
Okay.
Next time I'm gonna slap the cuffs on you.
No,
son.
no. You'd be like, you're not supposed to do that. Next time, I am going to, I don't know.
Dad's warming his tailbone.
Liable to get a spark up your butt and then something will happen.
His farts will be
Oh, you write the
flaming.
newsletter. Oh, that's super cool. I
No,
like
no,
that.
sure.
That's very neat. Very cool, Brian. Very cool. Oh my goodness. Ooh, I've got a flashlight. I'm going to stick it underneath my chin. Well, we're probably about ready to wrap this up because we're going to let the fire burn down because it is almost 9 o'clock and Rich has to be up at 4:30 and I have to get up early and take Andy to the college to get her unofficial transcript from MSSU to go to her other college that she's going to go to. So that will be part of a lot of fun. Andy, what part of theater are you interested in?
I was doing a performing arts degree because I wanted to.
Look at the camera.
Because I wanted to, like, just act in general, and they didn't have like a film and performing arts school anywhere nearby. I still want to act, but like
I don't know that. Does SMU? I know that like
the literal only like film and performing arts school nearby, or is in Arkansas or Texas.
oh, because like John Goodman went to. Didn't John Goodman go to SMU or something?
He probably went for a theater degree or something.
He may have. Oh, excuse me. Brian said I have a friend who does costume design for the Springfield Little Theater. Now, Springfield Little Theater does a lot of good stuff, and then they have Joplin Little Theater as well. So, I don't know how. SMS, yes, SMS does theater. They do a theater program because at MSSU they no longer have one because the professor was a complete and utter moron, unfortunately, and he ran off most of all, if not all, generally most or all of the theater students because of his criticisms and because he was a stunt dude in the Mr. and Mrs. Smith movie.
No, he wouldn't.
He says he was, but I think he's full of shit. But anyway,
He is.
yeah, he's nothing but a cokehead and all this stuff. And these poor kids really, they lost a lot of talent at MSSU. And honestly, they need to bring the program back because they have a lot of talent at MSSU. They just need the right professor there to help them improve
They
their
have
talent.
a theater program. It's just musical theater.
Yeah,
only
it's just
now.
musical and that's it. But you don't do musical theater.
I don't do musical
No,
theater.
no,
Yeah,
no.
he did like some stunt choreography or fight choreography, and had one role in a like C grade martial arts movie. I mean, not even like the nappy stuff I watched. The
Yeah.
below stuff I wouldn't even watch.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he used to judge us for our acting, and he would essentially take what was like probably good enough to get you a role on a decent, at least one season TV show.
Well, Brian said he wanted to see if you knew of any internships when you and if you'd want to do one. Any kind of, is there like acting internships and stuff? Or now you was wanting to do production and stuff too, though, and directing. She is, I have to say the one thing, Andy is an amazing writer.
Hey, if
She
you got a
has-
spare room, we'll drop her off there. You can get her an internship.
Oh, sure. Well, I'm sure they'd love to have her.
Oh wait, take the dog too.
And Oliver and the dogs. And
I'm taking everybody with me.
everybody. Well, no, you can't have Sophie. That's
I'm
my
taking
dog.
Sophie.
No, you can't have Sophie. That's my baby.
I'm taking Sophie because you yell at her every time she barks, and I don't yell at her.
I only yell at her because he acts like an
And
asshole.
it makes her sad when you yell at her.
Well, I don't want to yell at her. I don't like yelling at her. She's my baby.
I act like an asshole because your dog's a dipshit.
See,
And
that's
bark
why
for
I
no
have to
reason.
take the pudge too.
Anywho, yeah, I would wonder if there's any kind of internships or anything that she could do. That would be really neat. That's because she is an amazing writer. She's written a few stories that that we got to read from her school and that, and it was I cried in a couple of them.
That Dad liked because
Yeah.
he was in it.
Yeah, it was really good. She has a really great.
He likes to say he was the star of it. He
Oh, my
appeared for
God.
4 lines.
Excuse me.
Awesome. That would be great, Brian, and see if they have some kind of internship there for that, or even just some kind of, of course, we got to get her driving first. That's our next step. She's wanting to drive with 2 feet.
It
So I've
just
gotta-
makes more sense to me.
For her brain, it makes sense to drive with 2 feet. So I think here in a couple of days, when Dad is off next, I may take her again to see how she does with 2 feet, just to see and work from there. Because honestly, I just can't be driving her ass
Well, the
everywhere.
only
She's 20 years
The
old.
only problem with the brake is I don't press hard enough. I use it, I just don't realize how hard I'm supposed to press it.
Okay, so Brian says that MSU's theater program does tent theater and helps with events at Juanita K. I don't know what Juanita K is either. I remember the name actually from when I lived in Springfield, but it's been so long ago.
I can't remember when I lived in Springfield.
Baby, you were like 3.
My
when we
head
moved.
was the same size as my foot is now.
Mm-hmm. You barely had hair on your head. She was bald as a billiard till she was 2.
I have hair now.
Yeah, you have lots of curly hair. It's beautiful.
Before the guards building.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I've been. The Springfield's traffic too is just ridiculous. My goodness, what happened to? How come there's so many people? And like the other day, I read an article that like Springfield now is considered one of the most dangerous cities in the United States, and that really makes me sad because Springfield, when we lived there, and even just visiting.
Broadway caliber shows. That's cool.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
One of my top 3 reasons for going to Springfield would be Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah, she likes her Krispy Kreme. But, and we don't even have that here. We don't have Dunkin' either. Web City, though, I will tell
How dare
you.
you move me?
I know. Okay, so Web City is getting big time. This is what's going to happen in Web City. Oh, excuse me. So Web City obviously is getting a Starbucks now. We are getting a new grocery store. I don't know who it is. I pray that it's Hy-Vee. I pray we get a Hy-Vee. Because Joplin, it didn't work out in Joplin, so maybe in Web City. It's like a Publix or something. It's really nice.
Is it like Ingles?
Yeah, it's like Ingles. Yeah, it's like Ingles. And Aunt Jessica loves Hy-Vee. She would take you there, I'm sure. And then we're also getting, a Popeye's chicken, a Whataburger. Joplin's getting a Whataburger as well. Joplin already has a Popeye's chicken. We're getting, we have a Flat Creek something or other.
Yeah, sounds like good exposure.
Flat Creek Grill, yeah, we have one of those. We got a new hotel or something, whatever that is, the Sleep Inn or whatever.
Yeah, Sleep Inn is.
And then there's supposed to be a convention center, and then something with a family.
Wasn't there like
putt golf or some kind of thing?
I thought there was going to be like a movie theater.
I think there's supposed to be a movie theater, and a lot of it's supposed to be geared towards Route 66.
Hy-Vee and Krispy Kreme. Listen, Web
Yeah.
City is not on
Web
the big
City-
maps to me
I
until
mean,
they get a Krispy Kreme.
No, I mean all we have we have donut shops, but they're locally owned, which is fantastic. To me, they're great. I don't like Krispy
have
Kreme.
a weird taste.
Nope.
A
I don't-
weird aftertaste.
Because they're actually not commercially made. They're real donuts. But
No,
that's okay. That's
Krispy
your
Kreme-
taste.
Krispy
That's
Kreme
okay.
is just made perfectly. That's
Well,
that's
and that's
the
your
problem.
taste that you like. Isn't that right?
They're made 100% perfectly.
For your taste, yes, they are. For my taste, they are too sweet for me.
Now you gotta sprinkle a little salt on them.
No. I like either Heavenly Donuts or what's that other one?
Donut hole.
Donut Hole. Yeah, those are the two. Or Dudes is pretty good, but Dudes is further down, so I don't really get to go there much. But Heavenly
Football and
and
farms is what Web City is known
Dudes
for. I
is
know
all-
I'm not
Yep.
a football person or a farm person, so I don't know
Yeah.
why they made me come here.
Dudes
because
is part
I
of the
lived here.
Daylight franchise.
Yeah,
They
dude,
should have
yeah,
moved me
he-
to the
he-
donut place.
yeah, he did. Andrew said they have a Daylight Donut in Waynesville now where he lives, close to where he lives, so that's good. So,
They should have brought me to
dang, I wish I had
Krispy
some
Kreme
donuts
Central.
now. Shoot.
Yeah, me too.
I just want some
Well, we got
Krispy
Cherry
Kreme.
Crunch. We'll go have that with some
There's a
ice
little
cream.
bit left. if you don't eat some, I'm gonna finish it tonight
I'm gonna have just a little. I want a taste of it, and that's it.
with a little scoop of ice cream.
No, I don't. I can't eat ice cream. I got my other ice cream anyway that I can eat.
Yep.
But I just eat a little bit. Actually, I just want some cereal.
Trophy ice cream.
Donut place in Lamar. You know what? I don't know that I don't remember ever going there. So I'm sure I probably did because I'm sure they've been open forever. But the next time we get up there, I want to try. I like donuts. I just like a plain glazed yeast donut. That's what I like.
I just want to go back to where we went and get more cheese fries.
And I want them. Oh, the Tractors. Yeah, she liked the cheese fries at Tractors. That was really good. Their food was really good. So.
While they're on there, will that baker's cabinet fit in the Suburban?
Hey, do you know if that baker's cabinet will fit in the Suburban? Why?
I'm just thinking about the ride in my truck.
Well, I know because the ride in your truck bed is loose.
Well, and it's not.
And the glass doesn't come
Cushy.
out of that.
Yeah,
It's not
a
cushy at
ride.
all. And the
That's why you gotta pack some. You can go
biscuits
you
and
gotta get some of
gravy.
those Dollar Tree kindergarten
Ooh,
mattresses.
donut holes. What were
And-
they filled with? The donut holes. Were they filled with like jelly and that? I like biscuits and gravy. I just make my own though. But oh, I love biscuits and gravy. I don't drive the Suburban on highways. Oh, I don't blame you.
You gotta fill donut
The-
holes with chocolate.
The only time we ever, that's why like Rich doesn't go on the highway too much with his truck either.
Well, it don't have overdrive.
It doesn't have, I mean, his is a 1979 truck, so. Oh, it needs to be in, yeah, same.
Hey, you know that's how it is around here.
Ooh, strawberry jelly, but cream. Oh, I wish I
want it
could.
filled with chocolate pudding.
Donut holes.
Wish I could have strawberries, but I'm allergic, unfortunately.
Heavily fills their donut holes with either a jelly, either raspberry, strawberry, and cream and something else.
Oh my
I want it
goodness!
filled
So,
with chocolate pudding.
so the Suburban just needs to stay where it's at. We don't need to mess with the
What's
Suburban.
wrong with the Suburban?
Well, you always have to keep fluids in the
They're
back
Suburban.
and extra oil.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know.
They have to keep fluids in the back and
That's
extra
what
oil.
Jessica just said. I'm sure she doesn't know.
They also
You might
it
need to
also
go look
has
at
a
it.
rather significant oil leak issue.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, I need to inherit the Suburban and I'll get it taken care of. With a slightly larger tire to it,
Oh my goodness, no.
but not too tall because I'm old. I can't get up in something big.
You're
He's
so
also
crazy.
short.
Yeah, well, he has scoliosis, so. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap this up, you guys, and just go in and I'm hungry now. Y'all made me hungry talking about all this dang food.
I know.
Everything's too much money now.
Something Dad didn't want to pay to get fixed because it was too much. I can imagine, and he would know if it was or not. I'm wondering though if Rock Auto would have gotten it pretty cheap,
Well,
but Dad would know because he had his auto parts store and that.
It
But
might be a front or rear seal.
yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If it's something like that, that might be a pain in the butt.
Mm.
Dad got an estimate on getting it fixed, and it was close to $3,000.
Just fix it yourself.
Depending on what it was, they probably wanted to swap the motor.
That's what I'm wondering. I wouldn't mess with that. I would just leave her be.
Well, a newer motor that was up around a 2000, was it?
It was yeah, I think it was was it a 2000? It's a 2000, isn't it, Jessica? He always kept extra oil. I didn't know he did that.
It's probably rear main seal.
Well, yeah, it's a 2000. He said that was more than what it was worth.
rear
to fix
main
it for
seal. You got to
3,000.
pull the transmission back, drop the oil pan, pull the rear main cap, and it's a two-piece rear seal.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that's a pain in the butt, but
I'm
a shop,
glad
yeah.
Andrew owns a boy car because all you people call your car she's. It's weird.
But yeah, it's something that's a pain in the butt. But
It can be
done.
fixed, but it would be better if somebody did it on their own. Yep, that's what Jessica said. It sounds like what you said, the seals or whatever. Yeah, so. Well, honey, we know how Dad was, and if it was more than what it was worth, I can understand him. But why didn't he just try to sell the dang thing, So,
Fill it full of oil.
Excuse
I'll
me.
drive it over here and I'll take.
hell yeah.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp.
He always means to burp.
Well, Muggsy had lots of cheeseburgers in there with Dad. Muggsy and Dad had they would go through the McDonald's and he would always get Muggsy a cheeseburger.
I wish
Does
somebody
Muggsy
would
still
get
get
me a
cheeseburgers?
cheeseburger every time we're in the car.
Oh yeah, when you go camping, do you still have your little trailer, your little that little cute bubble thing that, oh God, it was so cute. It looked like a cupcake. You called it cupcake, I think. I was wondering if you still, because that thing was super cute. Oh yeah, the winter driving, because it's 4-wheel drive. Yes, definitely you need that.
That reminds
And
me
it
of
has
Big Ugly.
good heater and probably heated seats, I would imagine too. Oh, you saw the camper, boomer. There's a little girl that drives around town here that she has an orange beetle bug, like your little orange one that you had that has the hubcaps that are that had the orange on them and that too. And I was like, I wonder if that's Jessica's old car, because it's super. It looks like the one you drove, the one that was orange, not your dragon one, because I've never seen anyone else have that, and that was super cool.
How many does she have?
She had 2. She had 3. She had George,
Yeah.
the older one.
Yeah.
Then she had the dragon, Year of
Yeah.
the Dragon, and then she got an orange one.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Mm-hmm. And now she has. You have that little Flex now, right? Yeah, she has her little Flex, and that's I love that little Flex. That's a cute truck. Yeah, it's super cute. I like it.
That's not a truck.
Oh, so she'll sleep in the back of the Suburban, and the kayak fits in it. I'd be afraid to fall over in the kayak, but I like the kayak.
Well, then your butt will be nicely supported while you sleep.
In the kayak?
Yeah, you fall in the kayak and you just flip over till your butt's in there and you just
I didn't mind the
Curl up
kayak.
like
I
a
went
little
to I
cocoon.
went to camp when I was younger, and we rode it. We did kayaks, and they were a lot of fun. Ooh. Well, bummer. Well, that's a bummer, dude. Well, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. You want to go ahead and get by your phone so you can?
Yeah,
turn it
because
on?
the fire's.
Yeah,
not out.
it's
It'll
enough
barely
to
melt a
where
beer
it will.
can.
We don't have to worry about it,
I mean,
like
a root beer can, a Pepsi can.
your Pepsi can.
Yeah.
So.
Smokey the Bear would say
Oh, what kind of
every
candy are you getting, Jessica?
ember needs to
Because
be
are you getting
burnt out.
you're getting Reese's cups, aren't you? I know you are,
Reese's
because that's
cups
what
are
I
good.
like.
I want some Reese's cups.
Yeah, I think I might have some still in my candy thing. I hope you guys have a great night. It's been so much fun hanging out with you guys. And let's see, what is it? The day our fence and shed were wiped out by a drunk driver.
Oh, crap.
They got rear-ended and it totaled their white flex. Oh no! The kind you mail. Oh, okay, I get you. I get you know what kind of candy you're talking about, baby. Yeah, it's good. I can make you some of that too, you know, or make you some little capsules. You're good to go. I'll hook you up. Anywho, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We have had so much fun, and we will do an opening probably Monday for that A case, and we might do a taste testing. We'll have you guys tell us which one you want us to taste first. How's that sound? Okay? You guys have a great night. We love you. God bless you guys, and we'll see you on the next video.
Andrea, say bye.
Bye.
Bye. We love y'all.
All right, where's the stop button?
Just hit your screen.
Hit the X button
Oh,
there you
shit.
go.
and